like a hazy
kind of
sun.
Twists round.
Yeah, there's a movement of not just a flat diamond. It's like a twisted, isn't it?
That's lovely.
It's just like it's just been caught in the wind.
Like those those things that turn and that
those spiral. What do you call them? Spirally hanging things.
Yeah.
I know. Like wind chimes and I don't know.
Wind ornaments.
Ornaments, yes. 17.95, big carat weight there, 395 carats, and you can see that quality again because if we just look into the heart of the gemstones, it's not like a totally transparent. There's a lovely mistiness. It's like when the sun's rising and it's just almost not morning. It's like a twilight time that we have extended here in England. I love it. It's like a neither morning nor night kind of thing. Or yeah, okay. Oh, 3-strand pack, beautifulness. And then I'm going to do the Hyperstein at the end of this as well. Don't forget. Yeah. I love these. Look at this. Wouldn't that look nicely? We've got this great second new kit today, and I'll just give you a little look at the nuggety goodness in it. Wouldn't that look fab with my second new kit of the day? Ooh, just an idea, because this doesn't just pertain to these beautiful strands here. Look at the crackleness, the frostedness, the dark, almost like ink black. And then you've got beautiful strawberry jam sunstone nuggets. Yeah, double strand there. Usually with the sunstone, it's more of a marmalade colour. But these are real strawberry and raspberry jam preserve colours. And they're little gold flecks of champagne bubbleness. And then we've got marquise shell as well. So it's a fabulous, fabulous 3-strand pack. Because you've got the white that ties in with the crackle on that mint green, which is why I showed you the jade coming up in another kit today. And then you've got the beautiful pinks that tie in beautifully with the sunstone, that strawberry chips of the sunstone. Luscious, aren't they? So that's fabulous, I think, 3-strand pack there. A little bit different. And it is only... What? Excuse me, is that right? What? You must... What? Sorry. What? $7.90, recently price slash. What? That would be amazing just for 1 strand. This is for all 3. Are you sure about that? Have you made a mistake, darling? What? $7.95 for all 3 of those, Bella.
That is brilliant. And those red...
the sunstones.
Sunstones.
Yeah.
Red's a really unusual colour, I think, in gemstones. You know, there's rubies, but then you struggle a bit to get that real beautiful strawberry red.
Yeah, because the red of your coral is a bright pillar box red.
Yeah, and if you want looking for that sort of juicy, jammy red, then that's perfect, isn't it? I've not seen that. There's hardly ever you get that colour.
No.
Yeah.
Can you believe 3 of these are $7.95?
That's a bargain.
You know your second new kit of the day, you see, I want to put it with that massive jade strand that you've got.
Beautiful.
Oh.
That's a lovely, lovely group of colours, isn't it?
Isn't it? And that's in the second new kit that Bella's been working with today. She's actually made this. That's why I'm wearing it. And it works so well with the second new kit of the day. So think about this price point. 3 extra strands with another...
Look at that.
I know!
So you could just whack that on, couldn't you, as an extra thing, and it's hardly anything.
I know. And you're just using part of the strand.
That's really good.
Or less if you're just mixing it in. $7.90, that's got to be the bargain of the day.
Yeah.
Absolute steal of the day. I'm quite beside myself with that one. I'm going to keep that with me, actually. Dee Dee, darling, she's gone somewhere. I'm going to keep that with me, honey bun, so when we show that kit, I can remind everybody if that's all right, yeah. Because she's very efficient, is our Dee Dee. She tidies things away on me. And then I go looking for it. Right, I've got... Oh, don't ask me to choose one more. I've got to do 2. I've got to do 2 because I want to do the big pendant. Look at this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's the size of a donut, okay?
It actually is the size of a donut.
It is. It's bigger than those box of mini donuts you get. You know, those little boxes of flapjacks and brownies and mini donuts. It's bigger than that. Look at this monster of a donut. And interestingly enough, it's not drilled. Yeah, so this is, you see a lot of these wrapped around with the leather, you know, just wrap around and held in place, well, on a toggle kind of thing. But you could do that with chain or maybe on a scarf. Yeah, beautiful. What would you do, Bella, given that it's not drilled? Because I'd just get my leather cord that we have on the web, or in the catalogue, and you know, it just ties around, and it's a definite feature, and then maybe create a tassel hanging from it,
yeah,
or use the
that
chain.
would be lovely, but you could use it, you could wire wrap it as well.
Of course you could, wire wrap it.
Wire wrap it with like
or the organza
gold-plated
ribbon.
wire or something, it'd be beautiful.
Could be really experimental with the wire wrapping, couldn't you?
Yeah, and some of the viewers are brilliant at that.
They are.
kind of
Well,
thing.
we've seen the Wall of Fame, haven't we? And the Facebook family, $7.95. We don't have many pendants on the show, and that ties in so beautifully with that lovely red agate Bella's got in the challenge today as well. Ooh. Alrighty. I'm desperate to do one more because it was just so different. And then I'll do the Hyperstein. And I think this goes with it. Look at this. Oh, love these. Look at those colours. Hyperstein, Hyperstein, I should call it really. Hyperstein, but I call it Hyperstein. I love these colours. Actually, that would tie in so beautifully with the strawberry reds in that fantastic sunstone. Really pretty. It was launched a couple of Sundays ago, last 50 in stock. Look at those, you've got gold and lemons. This is our beautiful porcelain jasper, because that's exactly what it looks like, your fine porcelain china. That gorgeous, the creams, the pinks, the salmons, like a dusty speckling of the tree leaves. Gorgeous twisting. They're so different. Yeah, I just love looking along the length and the difference of the gemstones there. That's the beauty of exploring these gorgeous different gems. I just love the colour tones in there as well, so different. Last 50 at $9.95, because again, they absolutely flew out when they were on the show. So if you missed that, and I know I did because it was a couple of Sundays ago and I was away, 270 carats for those 14mm puffy squares, and there's some lovely, lovely colour tones in there. Just that little bit different for your gemstones. Beautiful. Brand new, Hyperstein. Apologise for the queue on the phone lines, but we have our sister channels, Gems TV and Gems Extra. It's 1 p.m. across all 3 channels all day, don't forget. And I think they must be in the middle of a big auction. So bear with us, but don't forget on the web there are no queues, and it's very simple once you've logged in to access and purchase. I've only got double figures of this beautiful gem. Later on, I've got another shape of the same strand in puffy squares, but please don't leave it too late. You'll probably want both, so come on in. Now look at that lovely schiller. Isn't that gorgeous on those button rounds? Often you get in the silvery grey, your beautiful Hyperstein, or green or brown, and the lustre is, as you can see, it's wonderful vitreous to pearly lustre. It's got this metallic sheen. It comes from the Greek word meaning over strength, and it's a gem of self-esteem and emotional expression. I've only ever seen it once on Jewellery Maker. I've never ever seen it in over 7 years, and our other channels. And it belongs to the pyroxene group of gemstone jewellery. And sometimes you get it in a dark bronze, but you often get these beautiful metallic lustre, and this is like a silvery pewter grey. And you get it with the chatoyancy created by tiny fibrous inclusions of an oxide of titanium. And they get this beautiful, they stand up like the little bristles, and then you get this, if it's cut well, you get this gorgeous, gorgeous schiller of light across the surface of those ovals. Can you see that at home? It's almost like, it looks like a black enamel. Beautiful, beautiful gem. Nice hard gem on the Mohs scale as well. And again, found in those volcanic eruptive rocks. So it's a silicate of the titanium and the iron and the magnesium. And it's a beautiful pearly lustre there. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's supposed to put us at ease when we're in social situations. I can't promise any of that, but it'll be easy to literally incorporate in your designs. That would look so good. Do you remember that first kit of the day? The black and the white monochromatic 4-strand kit, Edge of Night. That works for me straight away with that kit. And again, it's got different properties to, you know, the gemstones that you had in there, and different shape. Beautiful, isn't it? I've only got double figures for your Hyperstein, or Hyperstein as I keep calling it. I shouldn't keep calling it that because I've renamed it. Hyperstein. Beautiful. Hyperstein. Hyperstehene. Hyperstein.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Well, I've only seen, this is the second time ever I've seen it on Jewellery Maker. We've never had it on Gems or Gems Extra. So $10.95 is your price point, brand new, 330 carats. I've got the little puffy squares later on of the same strand, but only double figures of each. It's beautiful. It's got a gorgeous, you've got to see it, you've got to hold it. If you don't feel that it's everything you expect it to be, because it's even more beautiful, this is always the case in the flesh. It's like the Mystic White Quartz we were looking at earlier with Bella. You know, it's even more beautiful in the flesh. And if you don't feel it's everything you want it to be, remember you've got that money back guarantee till the 25th of January. So new jewellery makers, if you've got the Edge of Night kit and you're thinking, I want to explore this new creative art, you know, further, then get another strand, add another strand. If you're already thinking I can mix that in with some pretty pearls, I can mix that in with that Mystic Quartz that Bella's working with today. Yeah.
It's really nice to have something so unusual as well. Not many people are going to have that, are they?
You don't see that elsewhere, do you?
It's not the same as everyone else at all.
No. Very different.
I think that's quite important, to be a bit individual.
Absolutely, especially in your jewellery, which you know is so individual to you and creative and imaginative. Especially if you're selling it, it's another selling point, isn't it? You can be telling them all about it.
But it's a massive wearing point as well. You know, we've all got the same lamp from IKEA and things.
I know.
And it's nice to have something totally different.
It's
to
true.
Someone else.
Absolutely, gives you more of that identity
Well, that's what's
and
so
that
nice about making your own
signature.
jewellery.
Yeah, it's your signature, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's your. Now, I know there's a bit of a wait on the phone lines and I'm so sorry, so please be patient with us. It is a free phone number. Get that code jotted down so you don't miss out. MYJL64. It's brand new, first time on air today. And I can say, you know, we have got the web buys out there, missing any queues there. 30% of the stock's been allocated, but what I'll do, because I know there is a big queue there, I appreciate your patience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But get that code written down, and you know, if you want to add it to the 3-strand pack, that code, I'll keep it near me so I can remind you as well when we do the puffy squares later on, once those phone lines have died down. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. MyJL64, your hypersthene, your gem of self-esteem, your beautiful, beautiful. It's if you love your labradorite, if you love your moonstone, if you love that lustrous shiller that you see on gemstones, it's like, again, it's like the lightning striking in the black midnight sky. It's beautiful. Okay, we're going to give the call centre a moment to catch up with all of those calls, and I'm going to bring you the first new kit of the day called True Colours, and it's coming up right on the other side of this.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 540 carats and 3 strands of hematite totaling 1080 carats, all for just $17.95. This contrasting bead box is sure to add a touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CJP034. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Yeah, that fantastic fire agate coming up at 12 o'clock is the manager's special. Now, it's our first new kit of the day, and Bella and I are on a mission today. Don't forget to get all new jewellery makers involved in a brand new hobby, or encourage you to think about those Christmas gift ideas that are a little bit different from the more traditional, perhaps DVD or, you know, Xbox game, or, you know, chocks or slippers or dressing gown or socks. Because even if they don't think they're creative, you know, I promise you, once you get started on a hobby like this, you'll be hooked. And it is so accessible and so easy, and that's really what Jewellery Maker is all about. And there's a legion of Facebook family and friends there on our Facebook page, if you put in Jewellery Maker, where people help each other with ideas and questions. Yeah, and I've still got to just let you know, good quantity of that hypersthene that I did a moment ago, so you can phone through now because those phone lines have died down as well. Alrighty, so for the new gift idea, don't forget new Jewellery Makers. You know, we will talk to Bella later on about top tips, and you can text us in if you've got any questions, or you're struggling with anything, or you just want to say hi. We'd love to hear from you. That we will give you the free DVD and booklet to really enable you to get started. And the reason I mention this when I start a kit introduction is because we put everything in a jewellery kit that you need to start making jewellery, all the components. So the only other thing, as Bella quite rightly said earlier, was to get the toolkit for under a tenner to complete that gift, or split it, you know, with a friend if you're buying for someone. Be a double-pronged attack, as it were, if you can't afford to get both. You know, just mention it to someone, and I'm sure they'll be relieved, because there's nothing better than somebody telling you what they need or what they want, or you've got a gift idea and you think, well, that takes all the labour out of, you know. Yeah. Well, I don't get traumatised about it. We just getting something for Jed. I'm not bothering with anything else. Maybe my mum or that, you know,
yeah,
just
no, that's
close family.
Then it's close family, and then yeah.
No, we said no Christmas presents this year.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah. Jed'll be lucky if he gets the chocolate box under that tree. Right, let's do the True Colours jewellery. Well, I'll make you for one, won't I? Make some beautiful earrings instead. I'm on a mission now. Jewellery Colours jewellery kit. Here you have True Colours, sorry, jewellery kit, and here it is. You've got the beautiful, straight away in my eye. We were just talking about strawberry, weren't we? Wouldn't that pretty, do you know what? I was thinking about that other kit later on, but wouldn't that pretty sunstone look great with the kit? Or even if you know, you wanted, you know that 3-strand pack that you just got?
There you go.
For $7.95. Did you miss it? There you go. We were talking about the second new kit of the day, but I forgot about True Colours. So that would just work so good. Another 3 strands for, anyway, I digress. Because we have got the beautiful rose stone of the pretty rhodonite. That's the 3-strand pack I just showed you a moment ago. There it is, JIP030. Here we go, the rose stone, that beautiful carbonate, that gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone. This doesn't look dissimilar to rhodochrosite, but it's the difference is you've got those little black strands in there creeping through. Often you can see more than that in terms of the black manganese oxide in the gemstones, and they're really strawberry jam sort of colour. They're really pretty. It's like I've just swirled in a bit of the clotted cream in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous nuggets there. And then that ties in beautifully with our leopard skin jasper, because you've got these dark sort of mercury silvers and caramel golds, and this beautiful sort of paisley patterning in the leopard skin jasper, 140 carats, 9mm rounds, our second gemstone in the actual kit, the True Colours kit, which is brand new today. And then our third gemstone, the gem of friendship for the January babies, is our garnets. Yeah, 65 carats of our 4mm, absolutely perfect garnets. Now, she says, what's she done with the torch? As usual. I only had it yesterday. There we go. It's like the Bermuda Triangle under here sometimes. Things just disappear, don't they? I don't know if I'll be effective in showing you these, because they're just such a... yeah, they've got such a brighter red than first meets the eye. They look quite dark in the studio. I'm not really doing a good job here. But that's it. Take them out into the daylight. Yeah, can you see more of the rich burgundy red tones? Because they look almost, you know, they almost look black in the studio, dark brown, but they're not. Yeah, when you see them in the natural light, the real light, yeah, you see more of the reds in there, which is what the colour, you know, you associate with your beautiful garnets. So these are our 3 strands, and you've also got your silver, 24 pieces of 925 sterling silver. So everything you need to get started. If you simply want to make 2 bracelets or 2 necklaces, you've got 2 pairs of earrings there, 10 sterling silver head pins and crimp beads, 925 sterling silver shipwreck earrings and 2 bolt ring clasps, plus 50 metres of beading thread, which, you know, allows for ample restarting, making mistakes, rethreading, 6 metres of the clear elastic to make simple stretches like I'm wearing today. Very effective, very beautiful with real gemstones. And original price is on the screen right now. This is actually the price we should launch at, but we know it's the start of the week. We know, you know, we're all on a bit of a budget, perhaps for Christmas. We might be up to Toronto, we might be having to get married, and, you know, we've got a million and one things to do, so we've got to be careful if we want our £2,000 wedding dress.
That's never going to happen. I don't really want it.
No.
I only want to look.
Just nice to look, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just couldn't even. I suppose if you've got the money, great, but I just couldn't
Yeah, but
even.
that's like the
What's
same
the word?
price as a car.
Justify it. Do you know what I mean? Just for a day. But anyway, nice if you've got it. But I haven't. Neither's our beautiful Bella. So we'll take the money off our True Colours jewellery kit, and you can put this money towards that toolkit, or indeed another. I'll tell you what, put that money toward. There you go. Put that money towards those 3 strands for £7.95.
Yeah.
There you go. £17.95. We told you we're on a mission. We really want those new jewellery makers, as well as rewarding our gorgeous regulars as well. Of course, I don't want to miss you out. You are the mainstay and the heart of our programme. But £17.95. And actually, the other reason we want to take money off of this gorgeous kit and really get you involved today is we've got some extras that we gave Bella to work with in terms of our copper findings. So just dial 0800 644 655. Remember, we've taken £7 off. These are 3 genuine gemstone strands. You've got 65 carats of those rich red garnets. You've got 140 carats of that pretty leopard skin. Look at the patterns on it. The jasper. And then you've got the rhodonite, the Argentinian rhodonite, 185 carats of those lovely pink strawberry nuggets. You've got the silver findings in there as well. We've taken £7 off. You can get that 3-strand pack, which was an absolute steal. Or indeed, that beautiful, wouldn't the lovely, put that £7 toward the hypersthene. So I've only got double figures of the hypersthene. That would look beautiful in it as well. Just thinking of those colours tying in, you know, with the leopard skin. That would be beautiful. And of course, you've got different properties there. You've got the schiller, you've got lovely paisley patterning, you've got richness of colour, and then you've got interesting nugget shapes there. You know, an extra strand there. That's why we take that money off. You know, this will make your kit go even further. Put the hypersthene with it as well. Beautiful. Lots to see on the show that you could add to this kit, and it's only coming in at £17.95 while stocks last. So new Jewellery Makers is a great investment because, of course, you've got the money back guarantee to the 25th of January. It's risk-free shopping. You speak to a member of the customer service centre. That's a free phone number. You know, you haven't got to worry about who am I talking to? How does this work? What card do I need? They'll talk you through the purchase there. You can actually avoid all of that altogether if you just want to create a login and use a card on the website, www. and that allow you to, jewellerymaker.com, that allow you to browse our other accessories as well. We'll give you the DVD, we'll give you the winter catalogue, we'll give you the booklet about getting started. And every day we're live, for 4 hours live, and then repeated for 24/7. So if you want to tune in and see a technique again that Bella shows us today, you can. £17.95, and we're going to see some of Bella's designs to inspire our creativity further, and she'll be showing us the techniques a little bit later on. But make sure you dial right now, because offers like this are already being snapped up by our regulars, and quite rightly so. But we mixed it in a little bit extra because with a live show and with the kits, you know, our regulars will already be exploring their techniques further and taking it one stage further. So we've had a lot of lovely new copper findings in recently. So what we thought we'd do is spice up the look of this kit with some extras for Bella to work with. So one of the pieces we gave were this beautiful copper connector, this petal-shaped copper connector. It's got the connector at the top. Oh, sorry, forgive me, it's rose gold. Yeah, sorry, that's me, because I was obsessed with those copper findings yesterday. It's the rose gold
Is that what
plate.
it is?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
You could mix it in with the copper findings, though, couldn't you?
It's just lovely.
Just mixing in with the rhodochrosite, that rose-coloured gemstone, isn't it? Rose gold.
Yeah, whoever put that all together, it was such a good choice. It's just luscious, really beautiful.
Scotty boy.
Was it Scotty
Scotty boy.
What was it?
Well, it picked the... Oh, sorry, it was Hannah. It was lovely Hannah.
It was lovely Hannah.
It was gonna...
She's classy, isn't she?
She's a jewellery maker.
Yeah, loads of taste.
He says he'll take the praise, but, you know...
Oh, okay.
Rose gold plating there, they're £11.45 on the sterling silver. That is so classy. That's so beautiful.
And that's really fashionable at the moment. If you look at all
Yeah,
the top
oh my
designers,
gosh, yeah.
they're all doing rose gold vermeil on things, onto silver.
There's been a real injection of it again this year. Because rose gold kind of fell out of favour, didn't it? It was kind of perceived as old-fashioned years ago. Yeah. It's definitely had a resurgence. Definitely, it's everywhere.
This is really nice rose gold as well.
You're seeing it as well in the fashion, in like, because we were talking about the colours of the gold in the shops right now, obviously the party season. You're seeing the rose-coloured gold sequined handbags and stuff though as well, and the shoes. Now, you wouldn't have seen that before with the pink tones. And in the faux jewellery, there's lots of the faux stuff like this, the big sort of look. Beautiful. We also gave Bella these beautiful spiral connectors as well. These are gorgeous. And you've got the connector either side. So you've got 4 of these in the pack. And they've been used to, oh, well, I can see them in a pair of earrings already that Bella will talk us through. So gorgeous. Not just have to use as a connector, you can use them as they're a real feature in her jewellery there. So we'll get that code on the screen as well. So because of the money we've taken off the kit, you know, this is to take you into another realm, maybe use other connectors than what you get in the kit itself, the findings, maybe put it towards the rose or the copper findings we've got. Wow, 4 of these for $7.95. That's fantastic. That's silver with rose gold plating. Beautiful. Now think about the price of the rose gold as well. And then, I don't know if you got these. Did you get the little balls?
Them,
yeah, you did. You got the balls. Yeah.
And they're here.
These are the cages.
There's 5, isn't there?
Yeah, there is 5.
Well, there's 4 in my jewellery because one of them is under my fridge.
That's a job for another day. That's why you need your little foam mats. Stop them running away.
Yeah,
whoa, there he goes, nearly 5. I know, I'm going to put them down.
They are so beautiful.
And they're only $5.95?
Are they?
£1.20 each.
They are just smashing. I don't know if you've seen the close-up, but they're just like the most beautiful, delicate, tiny little perfect objects. Look at them.
Absolutely idyllic.
Yeah.
And they've got, like you said, when you look close up, they're sort of kind of got an extra sparkle on the surface because they've kind of got this, almost feels like a sort of a grained texture.
Yeah, they're stunning.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And they are only $5.95.
That's a really good price.
Yeah, amazing price. So and again, we took £7 off, so that's less than the price of the the extra affordability on that kit, as it were. Oh, he's desperate to go under that fridge. Beautiful. The true colour. So just an idea, obviously not a prerequisite, you don't have to, just an idea because we're just trying to explore further what's in the winter catalogue perhaps, or if it's not in the winter catalogue, it'll be in the website. And I've just had some breaking news, a phone call from upstairs. I said we're on a mission, Bella and I, to get all the new jewellery makers involved today, as well as our gorgeous regulars. So we're not even going to stop at $17.95, Bella. This is insane. We're going to price slash it even further. How do you feel about taking it down even further? $15.95, literally £9 off the price. Get those 3 extra strands. Get the hypersthene. Get maybe one of the gorgeous rose gold plated findings that we've just showed you there. $15.95. Anybody's already purchased, we'll make that change to your purchase there. So your card is only charged $15.95. Rest assured, anybody who's not already called, there is no time like the present, especially in the live show when you've got such a bargain ahead of you. I mean, as I always say, because anybody new to us perhaps might not know, when we sell the beading thread separately, that's $3.95. I mean, our basic silver findings pack is something like $12.95. So you've got all the silver in there, you've got the beading thread, you've got the elastic, you've got the 3 strands of genuine gemstones. $15.95. Again, if you like, that's £9, so we can now get that toolkit. That is a beautiful gift idea for the Christmas tree.
That is
25th.
brilliant. That, yeah, isn't it?
25 quid now that is costing.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, okay. With the P&P, Bella, £30.
But you'd be getting other things, wouldn't you? So you can spread that across.
Exactly.
That's
you wouldn't
so
just stop there. I'd get the hypersthene. I'd get that 3 strands.
I'd get the little rose gold fittings as
the
well.
cages for 6
so
quid.
Lovely, and the little connectors.
Yeah, get the cages and the connectors.
Because you only just need, like, if you're making a pair of earrings, you just put 1 each in there, and it's suddenly
well, this is what you've done.
Yeah,
it's what you've done. We're going to see Bella in a moment. We'll see what she's done. That's all you need. In fact, I just had one of those, and I put it on my little Jed bracelet that I made with the silver clay, and yeah, I just had one just dangling from, and then a little blue charm because he's a boy, and that was it. just hanging behind.
I want to see.
His fingerprint. I've got it with me now. I'll bring it in for you the next.
I'm going on the silver clay.
It was my exploration into silver clay.
I'm going on the silver clay workshop
Are
on
you?
Thursday.
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant!
Really excited.
Oh, on Thursday,
Yeah.
fantastic. Oh, well, you'll have to pop down and show all the viewers what you've created.
What I've made.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in. I'm in on a Friday, but I won't be. Make sure you come down on Thursday. It'll be loose.
Oh, will it be Lucy? I can show her.
Alrighty. What's that, darling? Kit, run down. Let's go see Bella's designs. Yeah, let's see how she's put those fantastic rose gold silver findings to use. $15.95. You've got to be on that phone line right now because the uptake, again, as we just price slash it again, has been huge. Think about those Christmas gift ideas. You know, I don't know if you're like me, but I'm already wrapping and stuff because I've got a few bits and bobs for the Jed Monster, but because they're doing Panto, there's no time once that starts. So you've got to get ahead of the game. I know that sounds a bit insane in November, but
no, I've bought some things. I bought some things for my goddaughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just have to buy it when you see it, and you've got a little bit of money. If you do a bit a week, then
exactly, and then it spreads it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Then you
Otherwise
don't feel like it's all
scary.
like, oh. Right, my darling.
Yeah.
Fantastic 4 pieces of jewellery.
I'm interested in what you were saying about the colour of the. Tell me.
The rhodonite.
Rhodonite.
Yeah.
I always want to say rhodochrosite, and it's not. It's rhodonite.
That's
yeah.
okay. They're very, very similar. The rhodochrosite has the white banding of carbonate in it.
Right.
And you know it's rhodochrosite when you see little black rivers in there of manganese oxide. And that's how you tell the difference because they're very, very similar.
So this is.
That's the rhodonite.
Rhodonite.
Because you have got, but not too much banding actually. It just varies, doesn't it? You can see the little silvery strands, black strands in there.
Yeah, and for me, well, perhaps because I had the rose gold findings, I just felt like it was so beautifully sort of peachy, pinky colours. The colour here of all these stones, it's reflected the rose gold so beautifully. I thought it was absolutely lovely. I definitely recommend those the extra findings.
That necklace looks sensational.
I know,
with
it's
that
stunning,
pendant.
isn't it?
Oh.
I had help with that. Harry made the necklace bit and I made the pendant.
Oh.
He's 13 and he was off school on teacher training day, so I enlisted him.
He is absolutely
I paid him in
fantastic.
iPhone apps, yeah. But you can, yeah, I've done this by just literally using it as a connector, and I've used 2 together there, you see.
Oh yes, have you connected those, my darling, for anybody watching?
I cut open one of them.
Oh, I see,
And then
just
closed it again.
And then you've attached the nuggets with.
Yeah.
Is that a bit of beading thread I can see?
Yeah, it's a
Threading
head
through.
pin.
Oh, it's a head pin, is
Yeah.
it? Ah.
And here, that's a bit of beading thread that goes like that down from the necklace.
And then you've crimped.
Yeah. I crimped it onto there. So, but you can. So I wanted to show you could either crimp it on or cut it on.
Ah.
There's 2 ways of doing it,
yeah.
really, and either way is fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, you can do either way, and there's no right way or wrong way with things like that. I think you just kind of just do whatever you feel is the right thing for you, really, and the jewellery that you're making at that particular time. Because don't forget that every piece that you make is going to be slightly different for, you know, what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And then these earrings have got the connectors in, and then the other tiny earrings. I love these, and
I love
I want
those.
to have them. They're beautiful with those little tiny balls on the end.
I mean, they
And
just
actually,
look $1 million, don't they?
They do. And at first I was thinking, oh no, it's a shame that I don't have any rose gold head pins.
Oh, right, yeah.
But actually, I don't think it matters
No,
because the
I don't.
rose golds are they're the feature. So if you had the rose gold head pins and things, then you'd kind of lose the amazement of them,
Focal
really. I
point,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Halfway through, I was like, actually, I don't agree with my original
Linda was saying
opinion.
the same thing yesterday. I don't mind mixing the precious,
Yeah.
you know, the gold with the
Yeah.
silver or the
Yeah.
rose or the, I like it.
Yeah.
I like to see all that metallic lustre.
I like mixing it all up. I'm making Maggie a wedding ring, obviously. And I was going to make it for Christmas, but now it's going to be his wedding ring. And I was having to do it secretly when he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's all different colour golds. It's a phoenix, and all the feathers are all different colour golds.
Shh, he knows now.
He knows now.
Oh,
I've had
okay,
to
that's
show
all
him.
right for you. I've just thought we've let the cat.
He better not know. He better not be watching, but he does know. He's supposed to be at working. He can't be watching
Yes,
me.
get back to work. Don't be
Yeah,
watching.
don't watch.
You can watch us later, but you should be working now.
Yeah, he can watch on repeat later on in the evening.
And your second necklace there, darling.
Right, it was just really plain and simple. Oh, I've gone wrong. Look,
What's gone wrong?
an error.
Oh my word! You should have
There's an
pointed that out.
error.
I would never have seen that.
I can notice.
An
See?
extra cheeky garnet.
Bella fail.
No. Seriously, my eye did not notice that till you pointed it out to me.
No, well, I didn't notice either.
That's an extra cheeky one there, isn't it? That could be your little
school,
signature.
Schoolboy error.
One extra wee garnet.
But
I
at
don't
the
think it
bottom,
spoils
I've just
it.
used this little connector as a feature.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, focal point there.
Yeah, it's lovely. And that's just really simple and it can just go over your head.
Gorgeous.
Or you could wrap it around your wrist a few times.
Yeah.
You know I am about multifunctional jewellery.
Absolutely, yeah. One style is not enough and I can wear it in another way.
15 different ways of wearing
It's absolutely true, yeah. Fantastic. So some great ideas there. And don't forget the kit's been taken down to $15.95. It's your True Colours jewellery kit, the bottom of the screen there. YWG-P94. And, you know, have fun with accessorising with those gold-plated silver findings as well, especially if you've taken that extra money off or if you are buying for someone, get that toolkit today because it's not every day we do this with the offers, is it?
No, no, no. And this kit is particularly lovely.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All the kits I was sent actually this time have been amazing.
They are. They're all so different. I mean, we've got the blues later.
Blues, that colour
and then
beautiful.
rich jewel
that
purples
would be nice
later.
with the rose gold.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Love, and the little copper fight. Yeah. Gorgeous. Rightio. I've had a text message. Yes, you can text us in to 60777. Start your message.
We like that.
JM Studio. We do like it. I had loads of lovely ones yesterday.
Did you?
60777. This is from Kellyanne in Stirlingshire. She says, hi, Fee and Bella. More gorgeous goodies. I know. She says, I can't wait for my DPD man today to get the agate from Fee's. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, my word. You're going to love it, Kellyanne. You will love it. She says, amongst loads more, I must stop watching or get more self-control. There's just so much. Must start buying Christmas gifts for my boys. A lot of love. Can I say congratulations again to Bella on yours and Mags's engagement. You're a lovely couple. Hope you like the picture I made for you on Facebook.
Yes, they sent us a picture. It was really cool.
Oh, I must look. I haven't seen that.
It's on my wall, and I get such a lot of messages from people that sometimes I miss things, but I have seen it. I just haven't replied, and I always feel really bad that I haven't replied. But because of my roller derby as well, I've got like about 1,000 friends, so I miss loads of things.
I miss loads as well, and I think, how did you find that? And they say, I sent you a message, and you're like, oh, I'm just a bit rubbish. I know. I do try. I have Barry upstairs saying, Fee, someone's saying, I'm like, oh right, yep. We've got another one. So I apologise as well if ever you know, I'm a bit slow. 60777. Start your message to M Studio and let us know what you're up to today. We'll read it out live on air. Say hi. What are you looking for? What have you just got? What's the DPD man bringing you? This is from Cheryl. Hi, Fee and Bella. Would you be able to show the picture of my earrings that I made again? Oh, yeah. She says, my mum Mandy missed it and she's absolutely gutted. I'm making her watch the whole show so I can tell her what I would like for Christmas.
What a brilliant idea.
That's lots of love, Cheryl. Do you know what, Cheryl? I was going to show them again anyway when I do my big reveal.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
If you hold that up for me, darling. And
They're so cool.
They're so beautiful.
There you go.
Cheryl's earrings.
Yeah. Rock on, they're awesome.
And I drew up this picture, you see, yesterday of these earrings I saw this lady wearing on Deal or No Deal. And I loved them. And Cheryl sent those saying... I know, but she was the most beautiful woman. She was completely bald because she had alopecia when she was 14. So she had this gorgeous face. And she had these lovely long earrings. And I suppose because there was nothing else there.
You really noticed them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was such a strike. She won £10,000. Anyway,
but... Did you win money? Is that program
on Deal or No Deal, yeah. Whatever. So I drew this sketch, and anyway, Cheryl said, oh, they like mine, and there they are. Now, Linda helped me yesterday. She took me through all the pitfalls, and I've made them.
They're amazing.
Do you like? I'm so proud.
Are they yours?
Yeah. I know. I was trying to show.
They are absolutely beautiful. I want some.
With the emerald strand. Look how little I used. That is the emerald strand we had yesterday. Look how much I've still got left.
I think they'd look
lovely
on me.
We used 15. Well, exactly.
On me.
I think they look beautiful on you. You can have them. You can have them as a wedding present for me.
No, you made them for you.
I'll make another pair. I've got a big strand of emerald here.
Can I really have them?
Yes, you can have them. And the reason I say it is because what have I just done with
thank you.
What have I just done with my barrels?
I'm going to hold this up still.
Oh, here we go.
Cheryl, look, where's your mum? Quick, quick!
I've got this aquamarine strand later, you see. Beryl and aquamarine. So we were trying to think of ideas, you see, with the small gemstones. And you were telling me about yours.
I love those small gemstones, yeah.
So I'm going to do this later, and I was trying to just give people ideas because I'm aware that we use 0.4mm wire.
Right.
Because I know the head pins.
Yeah,
I know the head pins. For some of the bigger emeralds in the middle of the strand, that was okay, but I know. So we used a bit of chain, and Linda helped me because obviously I found out these pitfalls as I was going along.
You need someone, when you're doing a new project like that, you either need to...
I did what you did, draw.
Yeah, draw it out. I'm going to talk about that later, about the way that I work, because I think it is quite interesting for people to see, you know, when I've got some other things to show as well. Yeah, where I start. Because I always draw things out, because then you come across a problem, you're like, how am I going to make that
resolve
attached
this
to there?
Yeah. Okay, darling. Well, I'll just hold on to them just while we're, and then you can take them away, and I'll make another pair. Rightio. Let's have a quick kit rundown and of true colours, indeed. Let's have a kit rundown because it is going like hotcakes, as it should, because it's an absolute steal of a deal. And Cheryl, I hope you got that picture there, my darling. And I love those earrings. Argentinian rhodonite there, that beautiful strawberry red rose gemstone there. You've got the fantastic red leopard skin. You've got the garnet rounds as well. You've got all of that silver. Don't forget the extras that we've shown you today and on the web and in the catalogue, you know, the rose gold findings. And, you know, the lovely hyperstein that we said might go beautifully with it. I know. Rightio, now. I'm going to release my other hyperstein. This is the other strand. I'll show you the oval so you can see the difference. Well, the difference is in the shape. That's it, really, isn't it? That's essentially it. You know the difference between a square and a round. There you go. They were the ones we launched earlier as well. They were the beautiful ones we launched earlier. And now we've got it in the puffy squares. Beautiful, equally as beautiful. It's just really which shape takes your fancy. And I've only ever seen this gemstone once before on Jewellery Maker, never on Gems or Gems Extra. So this is such a catch. So the gem of self-esteem, emotional expression, it's supposed to help you overcome shyness and put you at ease in social situations. I mean, I can't promise all of that, but what I can promise is the quality we can see here. Beautiful, look at that shiller. Can you see it dancing? It's like striped there. It's like zebra striped, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. So pretty. Puffy squares. 12 by 12 in size. Carat weight, 300 carats. And brand new today, new in. Look great with the Edge of Night kit as well, first thing. Beautiful, I thought, with, you know, picking out the dark of the leopard skin and the silvery blacks in the rhodonite, in the True Colours jewellery kit. And, you know, we took off a massive £9 in that kit. So, I mean, because of the colour being the black, it was sort of metallic, pewter black, it's a very easy, accessible gemstone strand. And it's moving. It's a darker, you know, look to perhaps labradorite with that shiller of metallic blue, but it's close to it in terms of those properties, that beautiful shiller that we see in bronzite and labradorite. So if that's an optical effect, oh, can you see that's almost like a copper red there?
That's beautiful, isn't it?
You get the copper reds as well on the surface in terms of a lustre as well. Sometimes you get that on the gemstone. It's like a copper red metallic sheen, so don't be alarmed if you see that as well, because it's beautiful. It's brand new on air today, but again, like the button rounds, I've only got double figures. How do I feel about this? I feel fantastic about this because I'm loving hyperstein. £8.95. 12 by 12 millimetres, under £10. So that actually is the price of the reduction of the kit. £9 there. Another strand to your order, or the rose gold findings there. Beautiful. What are you going to use it with? Again, we said it might be a real feature because you just don't see it elsewhere. Where have you heard of it before?
I've never heard of it, ever. And I've been making jewellery for 8 years now.
There we go. So something different.
And I am quite good at the internet and do look stuff up.
Look for new stuff. Yeah,
and visit all the gem shops and everything before Jewellery Maker came.
Well, this is it. We want to introduce people to all sorts of new gems and new buyers and regulars as well, just to, you know, the choice that we like to be able to bring you here. It's not just about the same old.
Exactly.
It's about bringing you new gems and with different optical and visual properties, and again, keeping those price points affordable. So, you know, as rare as it is, we don't outprice ourselves. Gorgeous. Shall we bring up the code for the buttons as well, beautiful, in case the stock availability still? Because you might have missed that. It was, you know, first thing this morning, and I know there was a big queue on the phone line because of another auction, you know, happening in Gems Towers and Jewellery Maker Towers, as it were. So these are brand new today. Get both, indeed, because, again, I think the last time I saw hyperstein was over 2 months ago, and I only had one strand. So, again, it's like a lot of things. There's no guarantee we're going to get some more in before the party season. And actually, you see a lot of, you know, that we're talking about the sequin gold and the sequin silver. There's a lot of the matte black with the black sequins on as well. I've got it on some boots and tops. So the puffy coins are a little bit more, bigger carat weight there at £10.95, and the squares coming in at £8.95. So you've just got a bigger carat weight, obviously, in the coins, as it were. And what was the carat weight, darling, in the squares? Yeah, 3. Yeah, it's just 300, just under 300 for the squares there. So in terms of carat weight, beautiful. Some lovely, lovely movement in there. I love the way the schiller, you know, it's banded, but then again, sometimes it's curved. The swirls, the squiggles. There's just that when you look close, it's not just black. There's beautiful metallic sheens there. Brand new today, your hypersthene, your lovely gem of beautiful, beautiful strength. It comes from the Greek meaning over strength. It's a silicate of iron and magnesium, and then you get those titanium oxide crystals in there arranged in a way in which it reflects the light. Beautiful. So there isn't oh, look at that metallic red there as well. You get that on the sheen. Now, there isn't an abundant store of this beautiful gem, which is probably the reason, you know, but like Bella said, she's been making jewellery for 7 years. She's never seen it before. We've not had it on our sister channels. You know, it is a beautiful, rare gemstone, and it's not in huge abundance. So I did start with double figures of both of these strands. So all I can say, all I can impress upon you is that today, now's the time to dial so that you don't miss out. Alrighty, quick moment while we gather our breath back, and don't forget, oh, did you like yesterday? And I know, was it Kellyanne loved it, the agate? I've got another sensational strand for you. Feast your eyes. Oh, it's like a mint humbug. Look at that. It's like a gent's pajamas, that is. Look at that, beautiful, vertical, horizontal, some plain, some buff. Isn't that gorgeous? I've got that gorgeous golden tiger's eye as well as a feast special. It's another fantastic, oh, it's a superstar buy, that. So I don't want you to miss that as well if you got that fantastic agate strand yesterday. It's coming up new on the show today as well. Don't go anywhere.
Previously on Jewellery Maker.
We would like to do something
like a calendar, Jewellery Maker calendar.
With the guys for charity, with the guys modelling gemstones.
The younger ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Linda, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I really do think we should do the calendar.
Great. We'll have to think up some really brilliant ideas for that then. We'll need a really hunky man for this.
Have you seen that?
It's given me a good idea for January.
The Jewellery Maker calendar is now on sale. Phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. For every copy sold, Jewellery Maker will donate £1 to the Everyman charity.
Do you think Steve will put the mistletoe where we want him to put it?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Great!
Get involved with Jewellery Maker's Make Along project on Sunday the 20th of November. Buy this bead box now and you can make along live with our guest designer Tina, where you'll be given plenty of tips and inspiration on what to do with your bead box. This box consists of 3 strands of carnelian totaling 450 carats and 3 strands of orange jade totaling 465 carats, all for just £24.95. To ensure we can deliver your item in time for you to make along, you must have placed your order by Wednesday the 16th of November. Don't forget to take advantage of our 1P&P and grab yourself an essential findings pack too. So call us now on 0800 644 655 and get involved. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Oh, you know that lovely manager special, that fantastic, oh, it's just beautiful. Everything in this next section is going to go with it. Just have a little look. It reminds me of Christmas pud because of that icing on the top. All I need is the holly berry on the top. A little sprig of holly on the top. Is that beautiful? Oh, there you are, there's the Christmas pud.
You could get those beads and you could get your silver clay and you could make little holly berries and you could give them to people as little tiny gifts for Christmas.
Christmas puds, yeah. Christmas pud earrings or something. Yeah, you could.
It would be really cool.
How cute is that?
I want to see them now. Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to email us in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on.
I'm going to launch as well. I'm going to launch as well. Look at this gorgeous golden tiger's eye. And I've got a fee special as well. These are 2 Fifi specials. There's just all this beautiful wood and shell to bring you see. Oh! I'm going to start with the fee favourite. This is back in. I've told Scott I'm getting the code. I'm ordering it today because when I tried the last time, it was all gone. The reason I wanted it is because Cherry was wearing a bracelet and all she did, she used a fraction of them. And in between she put, I think it was like a 10mm black onyx, just in between each petal of the wood, and it was a bracelet she just wore on a little stretchy, and every time she wears it I'm thinking I wanted to make one, and then as soon as I wanted to make one the wood was gone. So, and that's a third of the actual wood of the strand. Actually, if I get out the light you can see it better, yeah. So just love, love, love it. It feels great. It's the ebony wood petals, you know, you just, oh, you're beautiful. You know the second new kit of the day. Oh, you're just beautiful. Let me just take you away. Look at that with the colours of the second new kit of the day. You've got to get dialing for that wood straight away. That is just beautifulnus, isn't it? Do you think? Is it just me?
No, that is beautiful.
It is, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not just me, is it? That's just gorgeous. You see, I can take the nuggets of the mash and jade in the kit because it's like a skipping rope, let's face
huge,
it.
the length
And put
of
one
it,
of those
yeah.
in between.
Each of the black.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
going to do that. But you've got to be ordering before I get in there and have it all. Look at that. Look, it's like a lovely minky kind of luster. Isn't that beautiful? The shine on it, the feel. And the thing is about the wood, it's so deceiving. It's absolutely light as a feather, isn't it? It's so light.
Is it really ebony?
It's called the ebony wood,
Right.
But I don't know if it's like the real.
No.
Because it feels lighter than a solid, piece of ebony wood, as it were.
Yeah.
I think it's the look of the ebony colour, as it were. But I don't believe it's the actual ebony slice of wood, you know, that you have in your furniture and stuff. No, it's called the ebony look of the darkness.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's too light.
Yeah,
the
it would
wood
be
petals
really
out of
heavy,
ebony
wouldn't
wood would be, you know, and obviously.
And not very environmentally friendly.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's the petal bit. I mean, I could be wrong, you could correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's the direction. Beautiful, beautiful. It's the look, it's the cut, it's the shape.
What do you call that shape?
But I call them petals.
Petals.
Yeah, petal beads.
Yeah, they're lovely,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Gorgeous. And only $7.95. Oh, and actually, the Christmas pud, the manager's special. Now you see, I've changed my mind. I've gone from the mash and jade. I could make these as gift ideas. I want the Christmas pud strand, the manager's special strand in between. Wouldn't that shine up beautifully in between? Gorgeous. Or we've got that fantastic agate strand later on. Oh, the jewellery we could make together. It's so nice to see the wood back in, but take advantage while there is availability, because I lost out to it and I work here. You know, you think I'd know better. $7.95, JBK C63, the tiger ebony, because you've kind of got the tiger, the look on there as well. Gorgeous, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely, the lustre on it as well. Whatever you do, don't miss out. It's so affordable as well. It is actually made of the bark of the tree, but like I said, we don't believe it's the because it's so light, as it were. It's the ebony colour, as it were, of, you know, what we associate with the ebony wood in your furniture. And you've got this tiger's eye as well. Really rich, really dark, beautiful, beautiful. It's not plastic. You can feel, because wood's got a warmth, hasn't it? It's not cold to the touch, and you can already feel that when you hold it. It's just the shape. It's my favourite shape. $7.95. Mix it in with one of my other ebony woods. I've got, this is slightly different. Not ebony, but sort of a Yeah, it's like they're like almonds, aren't they? Mixing those colours. There's a lovely warmth to that. I'd put that with the red agate. Yeah, they're like a I don't know what we'd call that shape. It's like an almond should. Anyway, but I hope you got that code written down. Hope you're ordering. Jump on that phone line. 56 pieces, and they look. Seriously, the reason I keep noticing it when Cherry wears hers is they look great. Can you see the way they just fall? It's the way they flip-flop and fall. And all she did is put it on stretchy elastic with the gem in between. That's what I loved about it.
Sometimes the best designs are the simplest ones.
Yeah.
You don't have to be all complicated and silly.
Because the cut does it for you, doesn't it? And the look.
Yeah. Sometimes, something so beautiful as that, you just don't really... Look how nice that looks on your neckline.
It's how dynamic that is. And if you had some of the blue...
Awesome.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh, you see now, I can make a necklace. I better buy 2 strands. JBK C63, but it's while stocks last, seriously. We won't be getting any more of the wood in before the Christmas time, so yeah. I'm going to go to the almond shapes because this is Gracie's favourite. The almond shapes. They're slightly different in the cut. We call these more nuggety. I like almonds, basically. I like calling them the almonds because the petals are more pointy. These are a little bit fatter. I like little fingers. There's a lovely warmth to the tone, and these are the Abayong wood cone shaped nuggets. 40 centimetre strand, and lovely, lovely warmth again with the warmth of the red agate that I know Bella's working with today. You know, beautiful. Can you see how that really has that rich warmth and that glow? It's more moving towards the reds, the golds of oak actually, but oak's more golden. It's a sort of red russet overtones in there. Lovely with carnelian, lovely with that sunstone. Did you know that sunstone in that 3-strand pack you got for £7.95 earlier? Ooh, they warm each other up like the cockles of the fire there. Beautiful with my golden tiger's eye again. Oh, rich autumn tones. I mean, this is the colour of your leaves right now, isn't it? This is the colour that the leaves are turning. Beautiful, beautiful. And again, beautiful with that second kit of the day. Yeah, do you like it with the turquoise as well? Oh, you see, I could be layering my cuffs there. And I tell you what, the Mash and Jade strand in that kit is just bonkers. It is a skipping rope. I'm going to have to ask Bella to help me hold it up. It's that long.
It is really long.
It strands from one side of the studio to the other.
It's ridiculously long.
It's ridiculous, yeah. £7.95, PRG, P38. Now's the time to get the wood. I mean, I keep impressing that upon you because I've fallen foul of stock availability and it not being in the building. That's not going to happen again to me today. So, you know, if this is what you've been waiting for, especially given the season that we're in, especially given the tones and the colours that we're seeing in the landscape right now, beautiful. £7.95. Yeah. I'm going to continue with the wood section and then I'm going to move into the shell section. Please wait on that phone line. It's a free phone number. And let's take it again. This is more of your oak colour actually. And again, different shape and it's so light. It's just light as a feather. But look at these beautiful sort of like a little barrel shape, but six-sided. It's the you know, with that print, the animal print. £7.95, I know, look at that print. Some are sort of linear, some are more sort of animalistic, some are striped. All the way around, the different contours of the wood can be seen. And there's a lovely, I always remember, I think it was Debbie saying about the quality of our wood strands. You know, she says, I've seen the wood strands elsewhere and they do not compare with what you get on Jewellery Maker because she says it's the finish. And she says, you know, sometimes they're just a bit rough, they're not beautifully finished. And I love these strands because they are so beautifully finished. And you feel that when you run your fingers over the actual wood bead, as it were. You know, the finish is beautiful all the way around. Can you just see the way they're drilled? You know, it's not rough and coarse around the edges. You know, sometimes that can stop, you know, your threading through as well. And it's just the finish. I mean, it's always, what's the word? God is in the detail, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I think it's really important. especially with beads like wood beads, because half the thing is the feel of them.
Yeah, I'm a very tactile person. I'll always say hello and touch people. Some people don't like that. I must remember that, but I'm very tactile. When you've got the gems, you want to feel them, hold them, you're working with them.
If they're not smooth or they're like a little bit catchy or anything like that, then you're not, it's just a bit disappointing.
And it's just the finesse of your finished piece, isn't it? If it just looks a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah.
It's like having a bad hair day, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You just feel a bit, I just feel a bit grubby. $7.95, and this is the Roby's wood square nuggets, fit about 1.5 centimetres. They're all beautiful. If I just put the tones there for you, you get a sense of how different the colour shades are, as it were, of the wood. Yeah, but beautiful shapes to explore there as well. And again, I'd get all three. If you love working with the wood, if you haven't tried it, choose one. You've got a money-back guarantee to the 25th of January. If you're undecided, get all three, because I'm just so fearful of stock availability, because, like I said, I've fallen foul of it selling out. It's not going to happen again, Scotty Boy's written it down in a big red marker for me. Yeah. I'll be running to that call centre when I finish that and the Christmas pud line. OK, I'm going to do one more beautiful, and then I'm going to move on to the shell. They're all three there. They're all $7.95. It's the discs. It's the saucers. Sexy saucers. These are beautiful. These are the dark ebony wood look again, but with lovely caramel golds on there as well, like chocolate ice cream. Yeah, it's just, don't they play differently with the light, the different cuts? And again, it's the finish, as Bella and I were just discussing. Look at that finish. And again, we're keeping all those price points really affordable, $7.95. I mean, you've got such lovely movement there. Tiger's eye as well. Smoky quartz. We mix the wood in with the gems. It just moves on a different direction, a different journey. Beautifulness. Beautifulness, and again, lovely with the new kits coming up later on. So these are your saucers, Tiger Ebony Wood saucers, 18 by 9mm. And yeah, gorgeous. Really beautiful. Hope you've got those codes written down, GBGP87. We're going to mix it in with a bit of shell now as well, because the recent injection of the shell has been absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go with a different shape. Again, it's all about shapes and contours and not just different gems and colours. These are my graduated triangles, and I'm just going to put them on the black background there so you can just see the shape, as it were. You get 11 pieces on the strand. They're like skirts, and they do pertain to make beautiful flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? 11 pieces. Yeah, $7.95. So pretty. Do you know what I want to mix with that? My hypersthene in between. Oh, you see. Yeah, because you've got such a lovely shiller on the mother of pearl and on the hypersthene. Wouldn't that look beautiful? You could have those in between. Wouldn't that look gorgeous? Because you've got, the luster is rainbow-like. Beautiful. Let me put that up against the neck so you can just see how dynamic that shape is. You could just use the two little ones at the end for earrings, and then your necklace, look at that, how striking that is on the neckline. And it's $7.95. That would look great as well in the Edge of Night kit, or indeed the True Colours kit, yeah. Beautiful. $7.95. All right, moving on to another shell strand. Is a definite fee favourite. Oh, is it a 2-pack? No, is it a 1-pack, honey? 3 strand, huh? I've got one here that's 2 separate ones. It's those lovely pinks. This would look nice with True Colours. This would look great with the woods. Look at these colours, why I say that. Do you agree? With the woods. Ooh. I love this strand. There's pinks, there's golds, there's caramels, there's browns. Beautiful. So pretty with the woods. Yeah. In fact, should we make a little kit together? Which should we go with? Should we, let's have and then we'll have a bit of this. Ooh, yeah. I made a kit yesterday, live on air. Burn, baby, burn. What should we call this one? Up in the woods.
Are you making them up? That's cool.
I'm just making up kits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Up in the woods.
Up in the woods. We're calling this one Up in the Woods.
People are going to be ringing up for that, and they'll be like, "What?"
Putting into the computer. Up in the woods. Where's that kit? $7.95. It's just such pretty. The reason I love this strand is the pretty colours. Can you see them at home? Can you see those pretty, I always think of Neapolitan ice cream, pinks and caramels and golds and whites. Lovely luster again on lovely interesting shapes that are pretty to play with. You know, it's got such a great sheen. $7.90, and I love that price point, of course. The shell nuggets, 9 by 4 millimeters. Talking of shell shapes, because we want to keep it exciting and dynamic, we've got our pretty simple petals and silvery grey. And again, you know, I'm going to go straight for the Hypers theme. Yeah, with it. Ooh, look at that. It's not just black, it's not just silver. So it's almost like the Schiller of sequins, isn't it, with your gemstones, but better. Beautiful. They look gorgeous together, don't they? Do you think? Might just be me.
No, they are lovely.
They are pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Be tempted to put a bit of sort of that turquoise jade in there that we've got later on. Beautiful. I mean, that really catches your eye, the way the light reflects on the surface. That was the Hypers theme we launched earlier. These are shell drops at $7.95, and again, pretty greens and rainbow pinks and silver blacks. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I've got a 3-strand pack next. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's new. Love, 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 love. Look at that. Would look great with the second new kit of the day. And look at that. Only 50 of these left. Put that with my new tiger's eye, that shell. Oh, heaven. I'm in heaven. Oh, and that smoky quartz. What you can mix with this 3-strand pack. Put that with the jade we've got later on as well that I'm wearing in our other new kit. Ooh, all the goodness. Beautiful. $9.95 for that 3-strand shell pack. Beautiful with my, yeah, beautiful with my new agate as well, with those browns, the shell. I can't believe that's $9.95. Fantastic. Oh, there's banding there. You've got these beautiful elongated, like, I don't know what we call bricks, I suppose. And then these, look, you know what they look like? A lovely bit of beautiful 1950s furniture.
I think that, like veneer.
Yeah, with the veneer.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Like a lovely
sideboard.
Yeah, or a beautiful radiogram.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah,
it's kind of really golden.
Yeah. It's beautifully polished with that lovely veneer still on it.
I was just sitting here thinking, wow, that looks like the top of a...
Yes, lovely sideboard with your lovely crystal in the side there. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. $9.95 for all 3, but I've only got 50 of these sets left. Only got 50 of these left. So call early, don't miss out, don't be disappointed. IXP051. We've had a call about the new kit coming up as well. Yeah, I've got another 3-strand pack I've got to do. Sorry, darling, I've got to do it because it's simply so beautiful. Sorry. And then I'll do something new, a fee special. It's because of the print. I love these. I'm going to pluck straight away the Mystic White Quartz, which is new today with Arbella. Oh, beautifulness, ready to go. Isn't that heaven? Just add that to your order as well. That Mystic White Quartz with its beautiful rainbow mysticism. It's a 3-strand pack. It's the black and the white there. And the reason I picked these two together was because there is these beautiful mystic coating on these little shell pearl nuggets. That ties in so beautifully with the mystic coating on the white quartz today. Rainbows, you can't quite see it there, but you've got literally over 2 months with a money-back guarantee for the 25th of January to see that to your heart's content. And it's almost like zebra print, isn't it? Those ovals as well. Time for something that's special and fifi-ish. Tiger's Eye. Oh, I've got the rounds coming up later on as well. And these are gorgeous. Oh, you just want to, I don't say eat them, but you do want to eat them. I've only got limited availability though. Look at that for Tiger's Eye. Look at that for that beautiful chatoyant quartz. Look at that for this beautiful, beautiful gemstone that resembles the eye of a tiger. And you can see why it gets that name. Look at the gold. It's a real golden colour. The gem of protection. This is why the Roman soldiers used to wear it in their armoury, to protect them and give them strength in battle. And the strength of a tiger. I can't say that's what you'll be imbued with, but can you see? It's like the fur, isn't it? Oh, my word. Gorgeous. Just one of the most beautiful creatures on earth. And it's nature emulating it in a beautiful gemstone. It's a great psychic protector if you're into that side of your gems and for achieving clarity of mind. But you've got this wonderful, gorgeous chatoyancy there, and you've got an element called crocodilite, which literally replaces the silica in the gem, and this is why you get this chatoyancy. It's a pseudomorph. It's almost like the crocodilite inclusions come in and then like shove the other silica out the way and say, I've arrived and I'm creating something new. So beautiful. God, it's one of the most golden strands I think I've ever seen. Beautiful chatoyant quartz. Got these vertical luminescent bands there, and it's been cut so well you can really see that chatoyancy. It almost looks holographic. It's not on the surface. It's when you look close, it's beneath the surface. It's bubbling to the outer. Well, actually, you've got to cut that well in order to see it on the surface. It should be very clearly sort of delineated to the eye. If it's a good piece, if it's a good tiger's eye, if it's a good chatoyant star, for instance, in your star rubies and what have you. So you can really see it. That's what's so beautiful about the strand. It's really, really distinguished. It's really paramount, and it's been coveted since antiquity. And I've got this gorgeous Fifi special on it, and it would look great. I've had a phone call about that. It's our second new kit of the day coming up. Oh, I know, I love it. Did I tell you I've got some gorgeous pyrite as well coming up? Oh, stop with the beautifulness, would you? It's too good. Don't miss out. Get that DPD man delivering all the goodies. Let's launch it. $14.95. The quality is insane. Just one of these in a ring, okay? Just one of these in a ring, because the quality is just so strong. Can you see at home how vivid that cat's eye is? Can you see that banding? Can you see that shiller of light? Can you see on all the gems as I take you through them one by one? Is it really obvious? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's not lackluster, is it? It's not like you're struggling to find where the tiger's eye is. It's not like you're looking at each one and thinking, where's the banding on that fee? Where's the chatoyancy? I can't see it. It's on every single one. We're hitting it with the light. The cut is so beautiful. The gemstone quality is so bob on. Look at that. Oh, I couldn't wish for better for you. I really couldn't. I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't anyway, because there's no point. You've got money back guaranteed to 25th of January, and you're going to get this home. You're going to look at that, and if you're not 100% satisfied, you're going to send it back to me. And so there's no point in over-egging the pudding. Just say what you see. Yeah. Because ultimately that's what you're going to get, and more importantly, as Bella and I often said, it's even better in the flesh.
Yeah, it really is. There's something about weird studio light that doesn't do justice to the colour.
Just kind of can either bleach them or take away their spirit, or you just lose that magical rainbow coating on the mystic gems.
So if you think it looks nice in the studio, you wait till you get it home.
Yeah, even better. Put it with the woods. Oh, the woods. Stop with the beautifulness. Oh, it just goes with so much. Beautiful. $14.95 for your golden tiger's eye. Oh, beautiful bit of golden tiger's eye there. And I've got, if you love it, it is not, there isn't the availability on this that I wish there was, but if you're quick to call and if you're early on the repeats, good luck everybody, and I'm hoping you'll be successful. I wish I had more. I wish we had, I wish we had loads more, 3-4 times what we've actually got in stock. But then, of course, we are reliant on nature. We are reliant on, obviously, cutting the best for you there. And there is I'm not going to lie, there's about a 3-minute wait on that phone line. And it is a free phone number, just so you know. I've got the rounds coming up later on as well, if you want to explore this beautiful gemstone further. I've got the 10mm rounds as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautifulness for you, and so striking on. It's got that, we were just talking about the veneer of a beautiful piece of furniture. It's got that almost glassy-like luster. It's so sharp, so beautiful. Alrighty, very excited about that. smoky quartz. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's bring in that tiger's eye. Let's bring in the beautiful smoky quartz. Let's bring in the manager's special. Oh, let's do it. Oh, my word. Things just can't get any better, you think, sometimes. Oh, they can, because I've got some agate. Ooh, look at that how the banding ties in, but the colours. That's our beautiful sardonyx, yeah. Yeah, I know we had the agate yesterday. That was a Fifi special. I created a kit called Burn Baby Burn. Now we've got the tiger's eye, the smoky quartz, my banded sardonyx. What can we call that then? We need a new kit name. Indulgent Delight. Should we have that? Because I want you to indulge.
Little tiger's eyes look like humbugs.
Humbugs.
I might just be hungry.
Roaring glory or roaring. A roaring success.
Roaring success.
Roaring success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Roaring success. We've created a kit. Let's give you that successful story now. You've got your tiger's eye. The sardonyx is coming up later. Let's bring you the sensuality of our beautiful, beautiful smoky quartz. These droplets are sensational. And again, with that second new kit of the day. Ooh. There's so much that smoky quartz goes with. Linda said yesterday, you know, if you usually go for the blacks as a foil, you know, as a main staple of your jewellery, try your smoky quartz because there's nothing it doesn't go with.
That's better.
It's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It goes with everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful with those teal colours you've got on today. Beautiful with, it doesn't matter what kit I show you today, it's going to look fantastic with your smoky quartz. Gorgeous with that golden tiger's eye. But it's the quality, isn't it? This is, look at this. I mean, again, you know, gems, they have such pressure exerted on them. Their elements that create their colour can also be a way that gives them inclusions, unfortunately. It's like nature's trade-off. But when you get quality like this, and I say quality because look, cast your eye on the clarity of that smoky quartz. It's on a par with our top jewellery, you know, that we have in our Gems TV studio. It's on a par with what I see in your top designer jewellery. I mean, you know, really clear, like smoke that's just lifted. And look at the uniformity. There's no banding there. That lovely even spread of that smoky brown is even throughout every single gemstone, and every single gemstone has been so beautifully faceted into a brilette drop. So we're playing with the surface luster all the way around each drop. So you could even see just two beautiful pair of drop earrings, couldn't you? Or a pendant with a tassel, or in between an asymmetric necklace with the ebony wood petals as well. And that work in lovely harmony, do you think? Yeah, the different kind of textures and luster there we've got to play with, and gemstone properties and different groups. It's going to be a feast special. Yeah, it's going to be an absolute unmissable deal. I want you to get it if you've got the wood, if you've got the tiger's eye, if you want to come in for the second new kit of the day. Yeah, I want you to be able to take advantage of not just beauty and quality, but affordability. £10.45, and there's got to be, I'm just doing a quick guesstimate here for you now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, close to 35 gemstones. It's like Mags was saying, Bella was saying earlier about, you know, if you separate how many pairs of earrings you're going to make out of that, if you quantify, you know, when you separate them, take that price apart, huge affordability.
Yeah.
And it's the quality of that smoky quartz. It's not just about carat weight. You know, 160 carats is mighty, but we could have a heavily opaque 160 carats, which isn't a criticism, but for high-end, beautiful smoky quartz, I want to see the brilliance internally, as well as that lovely, pretty cut, that sparkling cut, which gives you all that surface luster and light play. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But don't take my word for it. £10.45, money back guaranteed to 25th of January, free phone number, website easily accessible, CHVI67, Chivy, we need to chivvy yourselves along, get on that phone, 67. It's a free phone number, especially if we are thinking about making those gift ideas, those presents for the Christmas season. You know, time, what is it? What does the little man say today? is it 39 or is it 38? Did we change it today? It is 39. I can't believe that. 39 days, they go like that. So you might think, oh, I've got plenty of time ahead of me, but I know the jewellery makers will have already started because that time just flies by. I don't know how many weekends that is.
It's about 4.
4 weekends?
It's not many. We've got shows every weekend.
Yeah.
And then I've got one just before I go to Toronto, then I go to Toronto, then I've got one the day I come back.
There you go. When are you going to fit it all in?
I don't know.
Well, what are we on? November the 14th or so, is it? 15th today? So we've got next weekend, the weekend after, 3, 6 weekends.
6 weekends.
6 weekends.
Oh, God.
Maybe you work, some of them like Bella and myself, maybe 3 of those you're going to work, so not a lot of time. You want to do the visiting, the celebrating, take the kids out, make the jewellery. Start now, start your order now, get ahead of the game, you can relax it back and peel your spuds and have a nice glass. I have a nice mimosa Christmas morning, a little bit of Bucks Fizz, a little bit Barry's tea, bit Barry's tea and a nice, smoked salmon and cheese bagel. What do you have? Bacon butties we have. Bacon butties.
When we go to my sister's and she makes scrambled eggs with smoked salmon.
Oh, I love that! I love that!
And little blinis probably, or something really glamorous like that.
Bit orange juice,
because I won't have to do anything. I could just like hang out and drink champagne.
Yeah, I love that. Bacon butties and a little bit of bibble. Off to a flying start. Oh, I do love tequila sunrises. I've never thought about that Christmas morning.
For breakfast?
I'd never see Christmas lunch, would I, if I'd started on that?
Tequila.
Grace. She's hardcore. £10.45. Alrighty. Did I show you a beautiful banded agate? Don't forget, we've got sardonyx. It's more than that. It's sardonyx. It's coming up very soon. We've got a crew creation soon as well, and a brand new kit. And don't forget, the one, I've got this wonderful, because I'm a March baby, I've got the beautiful beryls, aquamarine and golden beryl here. And I've finally finished the earrings. I can give you another reveal. We're donating them to Bella because she's getting married on January the 6th and she likes them. And that there was the emerald strand from yesterday. Look how little I used of the strand. I used 15 on either, and Linda helped me because these were the creation that I saw, and I thought, I thought, well, that's all right. I'll make myself another pair.
I feel bad now.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'd love to give you something. You're getting married, darling.
Thank you.
You like them that much?
I do. I really like them. I think they're lovely.
There you go. We'll have to wait till Linda comes back from to help me again. No, I think I can manage it now on my own. I know the pitfalls, you see, where anyway, quick moment. Back with a brand new kit, back with a fun, well, it's that kit, it's those beautiful blues that you see me wearing. Back with this, so don't go anywhere. We've just got to get it set up, move a wood, get it set up. See the earring?
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
Get involved with Jewellery Maker's Make-Along project on Sunday the 20th of November. Buy this bead box now and you can make along live with our guest designer Tina, where you'll be given plenty of tips and inspiration on what to do with your bead box. This box consists of 3 strands of carnelian totaling 450 carats and 3 strands of orange jade totaling 465 carats, all for just $24.95. To ensure we can deliver your item in time for you to make along, you must have placed your order by Wednesday the 16th of November. Don't forget to take advantage of our 1P&P and grab yourself an essential findings pack too. So call us now on 0800 644 655 and get involved. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Hi, welcome back. Lots to fit in the show. I don't know where the time's going today. Let's do our second new kit of the day. You've been ringing up and asking the customer service centre, what is it I'm wearing? I was trying to show you before we went for the break, so I'll do the pose again. That's all right, honey. Don't worry about it. I've got to give these back to Bella anyway because she wants to set up for the show. So these were the earrings and 2 bracelets. They've just sort of twisted together, but they are just 2 separate stretchies. Are they beautiful? Yeah, so I'll take those out. Let's have a look at the kit because we're about to do it. It's called Blue for You, and it really is an incredible kit. There you go, darling. Thank you. Look at this. This is what I was talking about earlier. Do you remember that 3-strand pack? And I said, you know, it would look great with the kits. Do you remember it went for a bonkers something like $7.95 or something? Do you remember? With the sunstone and the shell. Yeah, so it's gone with quite a few of the kits today already, the first 2 definitely. But here you have it, as if you don't even need it. Now, I'm going to ask for your help, my darling. Would you just... Oh, if I get your cutters here. Because this is just a strand that is beyond belief. It is jade, it is... well, I don't know how many thousands of carats there are. They are large nuggets of jade. Hold this for me, beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, Ryan. Can you get a big wide-angle shot, darling? Look at that for a strand. Yeah, I know.
It's awesome.
It's longer than my arm. It's a skipping rope. It's not a strand, it's a skipping rope.
And they're all beautiful.
I know. They are beautiful. There's more than a belt in this lot.
Oh, you could make a belt?
You could. Look. Yeah. There's loads. There's just heaps. It's like never ending. Look, I can literally skip slowly with it. Look at that. It's huge. They're your large jade nuggets, and they're such a fab colour. So these are the ones I've been wearing on the wrist and in the earrings. Then we've also got our fire agate drums with that dyed beautiful injection of crisp blue over the top. Yeah, how beautiful are they? And the chocolate browns, you see, this is why, you know, that fabulous offer on the smoky quartz would be so gorgeous incorporated into the Blue for You jewellery kit. Or indeed, you know, that manager's special as well, the other fire agate, but with the chocolate browns. There's loads on the show today because we've also got the rounds of the fire agate 10mm as well, 230 carats. So it's a could you call it a 3-strand kit? Quite frankly, not with a skipping rope like that inside. 3-strand kit with the drums, the rounds and the big nuggets. Then, let's take you through the silver because we've got silver chain. We've got silver chain. I'm going to have a circle. We've got 7-inch silver chain, and here it is. It's the lovely ovals, and at the end of the chain there's 2 little sliding rings, and they're very useful for attaching gems to links. There it is. This is great, not just for bracelets, but for tassels. I mean, Bella's made an amazing tassel bracelet. Look at that, 7 inches of sterling silver 925 chain. Then you've got 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings, 2 pairs of shepherd hook silver earrings. You've got 10 silver crimp beads, 10 silver head pins. and the chain, the beading thread, the elastic, and the gift bags. Now we have got that 7-inch sterling silver chain. That, I mean, how much have you seen silver bracelets for? There's lots of shops out there that have very competitive prices. We know the supermarkets are getting in the jewellery. We know there's catalogue shops that sell the jewellery. A silver bracelet just with some charms hanging off it. How much do you pay? Now you've got that in your silver findings in the kit. Now we're at £27.95. And is there a carat weight for the jade, darling? Because I know it's in the thousands. It's got to be, because we had some pink mash and jade strand similar in a kit ages ago, and it flew out. It absolutely flew out. So make sure you're on that phone. Make sure you're dialing. Doesn't actually say, but all right then. If you'd just like me to cast my eye, and if you just want to trust my judgment, there's well over 1,000 carats on that. You know that, and I know that. You can just tell by. I could actually wrap it around the tree like tinsel. There's so much of it, couldn't I? You could have tinsel made out of jade. Talk about having a posh tree.
That would be amazing.
I know. We're not even going to stop at £27.95. They are. The cat's out the bag. The cat's out the bag. We've got the silver chain, we've got the findings, we've got the skipping rope of jade, we've got the fire agate. All I want in there now is a bit of chocolate brown, smoky quartz, or even the rich banded sardonyx, or maybe we could put the pyrite, the tiger's eye. Whoa! Let's put the tiger's eye in there. Ooh, I just lifted it again. Look at the goals. Yum! Bella's made 6 pieces of amazing jewellery. I've been wearing to them all day. It's £24.95.
I haven't made 6. I've made 7, but one of them's a trick.
She's made 7, but one, it's going to be a multi-versatile piece of jewellery. That's what it's going to be. It could be 6, but it turns into 7.
Yeah.
£24.95. And it's not really about quantity, is it? Because let's face it, we did a beautiful showstopper piece, and Bella's got one for later. It's about how the jewellery looks, the quality of each individual piece, how it makes you feel when you wear it, how you feel when you've achieved actually physically making that piece of jewellery, how the person who gives you that piece of jewellery feels when they see your reaction, knowing that you handmade that beautiful piece of jewellery for them. And at £24.95, just so you know, guaranteed, whether you want to make 2 pieces or 7, it's really up to you. I mean, it's going to go on more, isn't it, if you inject another gemstone strand into that kit. You know, if you what we're saying is we're putting together a kit that works beautifully in itself, so new buyers can physically just buy this. You've got the chain bracelet. Or could it be tassels? It could be part of a necklace. You've got the gemstones, you've got the findings to make the earrings, to make the necklaces, the beading thread, you've got everything you need to get you started. One purchase, one P&P all day. All you're lacking now is the toolkit. And these are the tools you'll see Bella using when she's going to demonstrate a technique with us now live on the show in terms of her designs, which we'll have a look at in a moment. Now, apologise for the wait on the phone line. We are experiencing a very high volume of calls, not just at Jewellery Maker, but on our sister channels as well. But perseverance and patience does pay off. And we deal in a free phone number, 0800 644 655. And I appreciate, you know what I do? I put it on loudspeaker and then I carry on stirring, doing me dinner for Jed. I'm moving around the kitchen and I'm just thinking, yeah, they're still there. And then, they go, hello, Jewellery Maker. And I'm like, oh, yes, Fiona, can you help me? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's exactly
I have my card ready, pen ready.
Although, the other day, they know everything, don't they? They're so amazing, the call centre.
Yeah, they are amazing. We get so many compliments about them.
I think they're brilliant. It's such a nice experience.
Good. We've got a member of the call centre coming in to show us their creation, actually.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, you see my creation, my earrings, but we've got a member, because we're all involved in it. We're not just here as, I'm not just here as a front woman or a front man. You know, we genuinely love our jewellery. You know, we make it, we buy it for each other. Well, there we go. We commission our friends to do it for each other. We're saying, oh, I mean, Linda made Chloe a bracelet yesterday she was wearing, and, you know, I'll say to Cherry or you, God, I love that. Could I have that? Will you make that for me?
Yeah. Maggie and I always say that when you make jewellery and you're using your skill or your talent to do a job, it's like being able to give people presents all the time.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes they're buying them, it's still like giving people.
They're taking part of your creativity.
They really are.
It's not just the fundamental object, is it? It's more.
bit of you that you're giving. Yeah.
And I think as a person receiving that, you're always like more touched because of that, because they've made it. It's like if somebody makes you a cake or says, "Here's my own made pickled onions."
Yeah. Children don't understand that, do they? When they give you a drawing and you love it, they're like, "It's rubbish." I know, and
you're like, "Oh, look at the drawing! It's a squiggle. I can't tell what it is, but it's beautiful." I'm so proud. Up on the wall straight away. At $24.95, reduced today, especially for you. It says it's blue for you, but this is especially for you. So whatever you do, don't miss out. And let's give you that kit rundown. Don't forget that 7 inches of silver chain. Bargain-tastic. And we'll go to the gorgeous Bella. We'll see her wonderful designs. We'll see what the secret is in one of them. The secret will be unlocked. And we'll have a technique or demonstration from her as well. So everybody out there can see just how accessible and how easy it is to get started with Jewellery Maker today, because we only deal in real gemstones and beautiful sterling silver or rose gold or gold-plated findings. Now,
you have to move this really
That's all right, darling. You move it, and then I won't touch, because this is your ongoing challenge, as it were. That's all right, darling.
I have to lay it all out.
Yes, I can see it's work in progress.
Yeah.
I won't touch. We'll just, that'll be fine.
So.
Wow.
There you go.
Hello, hello.
Beautiful colours, aren't
Well,
they?
I was wearing the 2 stretchies, and your earrings have already been admired by members of the public because they've seen me wearing it. They've been ringing and asking, what is it? What's going on? And here it is.
Yeah.
So we've had another pair of earrings.
Yeah.
And you've created a beautiful tassel effect.
Yeah.
With the silver.
Using the chain, because normally when I get the silver chain, I don't make a bracelet, I put it in the necklace.
Yes, I've seen you do that, yeah.
But I thought I'd be different for me. I know it's not different for everyone else, but it's different for me to make it just a tassel bracelet. Maybe I've got that whole wedding thing on the brain as well. Like
That's all right. You've got very little time to get organised.
Anyway. And then I made this necklace, which I really like. And I just thought the colours are so beautiful all together. And
colour your nail varnish.
Yes, I know. Well, I got inspired by it.
Yeah.
And so this necklace, but it's a 2-in-1 necklace, because actually it's just another necklace wrapped around here. So under there. So there's
the bolt ring.
The bolt ring on there. And all you do is you just tie it round and round and round and round your necklace that you've got. So that's just 2 necklaces. So you can make one really big, beautiful, really chunky statement piece, and then you can separate them out and have them as 2 necklaces. And I really like that, because some days you might not feel like wearing a big statement piece.
No.
So you just wear. Isn't that cool?
Beautiful. And all you've done is do the fire agate rounds and then a nugget. So that's all simply on the beading thread.
I've got a bit of a random thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's random.
Like it. It's not important, is it? It's the finished, how it looks at the end. That's gorgeous. And if you just, like you said, just wanted to keep it simple, you've got another choice there.
How cool is that?
I know. It's just, you know, it's as simple as best sometimes.
It's not showing you any kind of amazing technique, other than that you can think a bit outside the box and like wrap things around things and make things more than one piece of jewellery.
So show me again how you wrapped that. So that just knotted, did it?
Yeah,
so
you just tie it round and round and round through itself. Just kind of, you know, however which way you want to do it, through there. Just make sure that you end up with your bolt ring on the back of the thing that you're making.
Like a knot affair.
Yeah.
Now, it's going like hotcakes. I've only got about 30% of the stock available.
I'm not surprised, because it is beautiful.
And there's so much in there with the chain and that. I mean, the key one for me is those large nuggets, those jade nuggets.
Oh, they're so long.
Beautiful.
You couldn't really believe it. Yeah, and then so there you can and then you just wear it.
Fab.
Isn't it cool?
Fab.
And you could wear it, with a big like roll neck, which is really fashionable. You know that everyone's wearing really high roll necks. Kind of like you have to wear them like this.
You see those large neck cuff cowls as well.
Like that. And,
made in Chelsea.
Yeah, and then you put your.
And well gel. Is that the Towie? That's Towie, isn't it?
I don't have telly, and I don't understand. Is this made in?
There's made in Chelsea and then there's made in Towie in Essex. I was being educated by my sister last night.
What's made in Chelsea? Is that like Sloane Rangers and things?
Yeah, I watched a bit last night.
Was it good?
I got a bit bored, if I'm honest.
Oh, really?
I watched about 15 minutes, thought, I'm sure, you know, they're very nice people, but you know, when you just think, shouldn't you be doing something like some working or something? You know?
Or
when there's driving around, you push back.
Maybe just get on.
They're all billionaires. Maybe
I'm
just
to watch other people's
I'm just plain
lives.
I'm well gel. I'm just jealous. I'm well gel. Well gel. Love to have the time. Love to have the time. I just, you know.
You'd be so bored.
I would.
If I won the lottery, I would still make jewellery.
Yes, definitely.
I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing now.
I'd still dress up as various characters at Christmas and God knows what else. You know. I would. $24.95. Can you show us a technique? I don't mind if it's.
I can show you a technique. Well, shall I show you how to make the little? I could show you something really simple, like how to make the little
like a little flower. If I just show everybody, because again, you've seen so much of this in the shops right now. Whether you create a little tassel on the end of corded necklace, or
you know what you could do as well. You could make a little tassel on a bolt ring, and then you could just clip it on and off if you wanted.
That's a beautiful idea. Yeah.
So to make a little tassel, you choose I would choose. My personal opinion is
so pretty.
Your mileage may vary, but my personal opinion is that you should have more. You should have an odd number of tassels.
Oh yes, you're like Linda with the odd.
3 or 5 or 7. If you have 4 or 6, then it kind of doesn't sit right.
Yeah.
It's a bit, I just feel that's how I feel. So there's 5 on there.
I get you. I hear that a lot on Jewellery Maker.
Yeah.
I understand.
Odd numbers sometimes. Rearrange the following sentence.
Put your teeth in, love.
Odd numbers seem to work better.
Lovely. The rain in Spain waits mainly on the plain. Right, falls mainly on the plain. Off you go, darling.
I don't really want to cut it. So can I?
What do you want? What do you need? What do you need, beautiful?
Beads.
Gems?
Yeah.
Sorry, we need all of them, don't we?
Anything.
Oh, well, let me rectify that.
Yes,
now, hopefully you've got yours, because they are going like hotcakes.
Really?
It's my second new kit of the day, and, you know, we've got one more to bring you in terms of a new kit. Oh, sorry, I think they're down here. That's all right, there you go.
They were hidden. I looked for them.
That's all right, you have those. I'll take these and put them back on display.
And look, when you've got these beautiful, what shape is that? Like barrels?
Yeah, little barrel.
If you cut them off carefully, you can even use the. I've got no words left.
The cord.
The cord inside. Because they're like little tassels.
They are.
Where's my words gone today?
I've been stolen.
A
gremlin came in the night and sucked them all out of your brain.
Right, so you get an assortment of random beads, because I think that works better than the same, but you could do all the same or all random. So put 2 on. And then you need about that much space afterwards to make your loop. And how long's that? It's about 3 mil, I reckon.
Yeah.
3 mil?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. So
this is why you need your tools.
Yeah. So you cut your wire off, and then you get your round nose pliers right near the end, so you've got a little loop, because you don't want a big old loop. And then you make a little loop that ideally sits right in the end of the bead, so that you can't see, you can't really, it's gone through.
Because once that's attached, it won't go through, will it?
Mine's just falling through.
Oh, that's all right. Untwiddle it and you start again.
Start again. But if you do that, well, that's had to go wrong. If you do that, you can you can straighten your silver with your flat pliers, and then just thread it on again. And keep your thumb on it this time, down there.
Top tips.
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of mistakes I'd make, you see.
So you make a loop.
Trial and error.
Make a loop like that.
It's because the wideness of the barrel is, you've got a really nice openness,
so you
the barrel hole.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you make 5 of those. Where's my chain?
Oh. Sorry, darling. I'm just a bit... There we go.
And then you just choose a place on the chain. So I did it in the centre, but you can do it anywhere. And you fix your loop onto the chain. Lots of people will know exactly how to do this, because lots of people have got all the gen on jewellery making now. But they're hopefully, in our contest to win lots of new jewellery makers, this will be a good technique to do.
Encourage you, yes.
Yeah. So then you're hanging that onto your...
Now you could actually do them at different points.
Yeah, you can do them anywhere.
I've
done them all in one place.
Yeah.
But you obviously don't have to do that at all. You can do them one there, one there, one there. And I think in that kit you get 8 head pins. Is it 8?
10.
10?
Yeah.
So you could do, how many links are on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could do it all the way along there, and you could have a beautiful kind of bead charm bracelet.
Would you then show me, because if we are a beginner,
Yeah.
would you then show me how to attach my bolt ring so I finish my bracelet? Say
There's two ways of doing it. In with the chain, there's little
oh yeah, the slider ring. There's one there, yeah.
But for this...
There's one there, darling.
Right, so I'll do one on one end and one on the other. One way on one end and one on the other. On this bolt ring here, you just open it.
Because it's already cut.
And you see there's a little hole.
Yeah.
And there's a cut. And instead, you don't, when you're opening something, I'm going to close it again, you move it like this, turning forward and backwards. You don't pull it. I'm going to do it to show you, but don't pull it like that.
Because it weakens.
Because it weakens it and it pulls it out of shape, and then it's hard to get it to go round again. So you just literally just curve it like that.
Yeah.
Then you put your chain
just attach
onto
on.
it.
Yeah.
And then you close it and make sure it's shut tightly and there's no gap.
Perfect.
So that's one way.
And the other way?
And the other way,
the two. I mentioned the two slider rings, so
the other way is this slider ring.
I'll just find you a little jump ring there.
Yeah.
For the other end. Or do we need it? Can we just use the slider ring?
Use the
let's just use the slider ring because you get two of those.
You can use a jump ring, yeah. I've used a slider ring also. You can use a slider ring to attach all your charms on,
yeah.
and then put
it's
the
like a
whole
key
of
ring,
the,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Slide, that's what we mean by slider ring.
Exactly like a key ring. So if you can do your key ring at home, you can do one of these. You just hook it over with your pliers into the chain and just thread it. Oh, I've just unthreaded
Slide it on.
Slide it on, just like you do
ring, yeah.
with your key ring, twisting it round and round until you've gone all the way. And then when you've gone all the way, you need to close it up again, so squeeze it shut. I like to get my round nose pliers.
This is why the tools are so good to have, yeah.
You need to use all your... And you just put them through and straighten up again. Use your fingernail. I'm using...
Yeah.
I'm wiggly hands, sorry.
That's all right, darling.
I'm using my fingernail to press it shut.
Yeah. And voila, that's the ends of your bracelet finished.
Yeah.
Now it's gone like hotcakes. It has gone like hotcakes. So those of you that have bought on the web, please, please, please remember to check out. I'm literally down to single figures, so good luck on the repeats. It's always worth the phone call though, in case somebody forgets to check out the website.
These are so beautiful, aren't they? Look.
They are beautiful.
They're like lace.
Thank you for showing me that. We'll get your designs uploaded on the website as well. We'll photograph those, but it's literally practically in the live show sold out. Almost, not quite. So let's have a little look at some of your Wall of Fames this week. Alrighty, this is number 149 and it's Sharon. She's using the dogtooth amethyst beads. She says, I absolutely adore them. I know, I looked at your picture, Sharon, I thought, I love those gemstones. They don't need anything else adding to them because they're so beautiful. And all she's done is add the seed beads and the spacers. Loves the show. She says, I'm not getting much housework done though. That's best wishes from Sharon. Sharon, we know the feeling. And you're number 149. Good luck.
This one's from Karen Barrow in Somerset. She's number 150. She said she's made this from faceted Amazonite rounds, small white jade wheels and white crackle quartz, and she hopes we like it. And we do. I like the little cluster of gems at the bottom.
Love that, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
This is gorgeous as well. Lovely inventiveness of technique here with chain and silver spacers and gemstones and tassels. Number 148, it is Sharon, a different Sharon, and it's using shell nuggets that we had earlier. Do you remember? The rectangles, the bronzite faceted rounds and garnet chips from Jewellery Maker. Well, I absolutely love it because it's really showing your flair for technique and the use of so much in that one there, Sharon. Good luck. You're number 148.
This is Sally, and she's 147, Sally Anderson. She said, hi, Fee and Linda, great show at the Madhouse. I've bought too much loveliness lately, as you make it so tempting, and I must use more rather than just looking at them. I do love the BOR pearls and was lucky enough to get some from their launch. I do enjoy the shows, and here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A couple of accessories made from odd gemstones left over from kits. Isn't that good?
Do you know what? That's great. I'm going to steal that idea. So they're wire wrapped. And is that like a little shell, a little bit of pearl, do you think? Or?
On the ends of the hair clips.
So, and then you just, like you do on the tiaras, you just got them poking up. Oh, I'm going to steal that idea. Because you just put them in the hair then, don't
you? And you could
Love
do
that little mobile accessory, little handbag accessory there.
Yeah.
Genius.
Clever girl.
Genius. Alrighty. I'm going to show you the next kit coming up. Thank you, Bella. I'll leave you to your, we'll clear this up for you, darling, so you can get back to your challenge. This is my last kit of the day, and this is where Bella has made a really beautiful key feature piece, so incredibly dramatic that I was looking for a bit of wall. We almost wanted to erect it on the wall. We're going to have to ask Paul Freer to put up a couple of hooks up for us because I wanted to hang it. It's called Limelight, and here's a little taster. If you missed out on the Blue For You, promise me you won't miss out with my beautiful third new kit of the day coming up. I'm going to be back with the wonderful crew creation after this. Our gorgeous member of the call centre, so don't go anywhere.
Previously on Jewellery Maker.
We would like to do something.
Like a calendar. Jewellery Maker calendar.
With the guys for charity.
Yeah,
with the guys modelling gemstones.
The younger ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Linda, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I really do think we should do the calendar.
Great. We'll have to think up some really brilliant ideas for that then. We'll need a really hunky man for this.
Have you seen that?
It's given me a good idea for January.
The Jewellery Maker calendar is now on sale. Phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. For every copy sold, Jewellery Maker will donate £1 to the Everyman charity.
Do you think Steve will put the mistletoe where we want him to put it?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Great!
We all need the right tools for the job. So at Jewellery Maker, we have produced a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join the fun. With round nose, flat nose and side cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers, elastic cutters and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. So get creative and get involved.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker's Make-Along project on Sunday the 20th of November. Buy this bead box now and you can make along live with our guest designer Tina, where you'll be given plenty of tips and inspiration on what to do with your bead box. This box consists of 3 strands of carnelian totalling 450 carats and 3 strands of orange jade totalling 465 carats, all for just £24.95. To ensure we can deliver your item in time for you to make along, you must have placed your order by Wednesday the 16th of November. Don't forget to take advantage of our 1P&P and grab yourself an essential findings pack too. So call us now on 0800 644 655 and get involved. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
The best thing about Jewellery Maker is being able to use genuine gemstones that have been ethically sourced. You know are from a reliable seller, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you get gemstones here that you very rarely see anywhere else on the high street, and if you are lucky enough to find them, you'll be paying per bead a lot more than you'd pay here for the strands that we carry, and the variety and the quality is excellent.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
I'm here with Charlie, and I've just shown her my earrings. She said they look so much better in real life, so I'm really pleased about that. Thank you, darling. Right. Now, Charlie has been making some fantastic pieces. Well, they're actually not my earrings anymore, they're Bella's earrings. Charlie's been making, out of a kit and some extra accessories, an amazing smorgasbord of beautifulness. So, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to Charlie. This is Charlie. Hi. Member of our call centre staff. She's nervous about being on TV. This is about the 5th time, though. I think she's like old-handed at it now. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hope so.
I said, just treat it like having a nice chat with myself and Bella and just forget that there's millions of people out there. I'll tell you what, let's show you the kit that Charlie went with, and then I'll let her do the talking and take us through the pieces. Because we gave Charlie some extra pieces as well. You know, we said, you know, that we're all very involved in the jewellery making here. Now, there was the fortune teller kit. There is a chance to get this now. There isn't obviously the availability we had when we first launched it. I've got under 50, okay? So if you're falling in love with these gemstones straight away, and if you know, you will fall in love with Charlie's designs, then please, please, please dial now, because I know Charlie was very excited about using this kit. She actually asked us, could she have this kit to work with? And was it because of the gems?
Yes, I'm such a girly girl. I love pinks and purples. I loved it.
That's fine.
Beautiful
there you go.
colours, aren't they? Amazing.
You've got the frosted jade rounds, just to take you through, 230 carats. Sorry, bigger. No, you've got the agate. I just haven't got the. And I've got the shell, yeah, the 8mm lilac shell pearl. And there's actually druzy in the frosted agate there as well, isn't there? Hot pink. They're like little smiley faces. They're gorgeous. Some are plain, some are banded, some are druzy. Really? And then this is our faceted, graduated fuchsia jade. Beautiful. And I actually like, I know they're only metal, they're only used as spacers on a temporary strand. But you could use it, couldn't you? You have actually used it, Charlie, yeah. So that is just a basic spacer just for us to strand it temporarily. But we also gave Charlie, so this was the kit for $24.95, and there was silver in there as well, the fortune teller kit. There was 3 bolt ring clasp and jump rings, 10 headpins, 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings, 10 crimp beads, and obviously that kit, the fortune teller kit, came with the elastic and the beading thread and the gift bags. But we gave Charlie some extra because we knew her prowess as a jewellery maker was renowned about the studio here, so she needed more. So we've got these incredible, so if you want to accessorise your fortune teller kit with these extras or anything else that you're making at home, we've got these beautiful faceted rondelles. Is it the onyx or the agate here, darling? Because, yeah, it's the black onyx, yeah. It's a staple, isn't it, in your jewellery making. Gorgeous lustre there, beautiful, beautiful lustre. And we're just getting the code up for that. We also gave Charlie the crackle quartz, which is...
Oh, it was beautiful. It's so Christmassy.
It is so, it is like the tinsel, isn't it?
It is.
So pretty. It's like this, isn't it, Charlie? You know, I was saying earlier, you know, you speak to customers all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It just doesn't come across on the camera, the mystic or the
I
prettiness.
ended up getting a strand of that on its own and just putting on a necklace as it is.
There you do. That's all. I'm just going to grab it as well. I just have that in a bracelet, in a necklace, yeah. Pair of earrings. Crackle quartz, which is equal. It's just the sparkle.
Oh, it is. It's stunning.
Stunning is right. You've got to see it, though, haven't you? You've got to feel it, hold it, have a go with it.
Seeing it on the TV, you don't get the light reflected off it like you do in real life.
There we go. Couldn't say it better myself. And then I've got my frosted amethyst. I'm trying to think of the word. Faceted. Oh, my word. Oh, the gremlin's stolen my words now as well. Faceted amethyst rounds as well. These are, I think these are these 90 carats, 6mm, sorry, yeah, 6mm. And these are $8.95. So you've got your purple amethyst frosted 6mm rounds, $8.95, 90 carats, 170 carats, and please trust Charlie on this one. She knows it really is absolutely beautiful. And then I've got my gorgeous black onyx, $8.95 there, 180 carats, and as beautiful as they look on screen, it is even better in the flesh. So that with the fortune teller kit. Charlie, my darling girl, take it away. Take me through what you made.
Well, I had this particular idea for a while, and this took me so long just to attempt to sort of match it so it wasn't skew-if. Obviously, they kept falling off the strands, which was so annoying. Got there in the end, and I just decided to use it with the purple amethyst. The pink and the purple go so well together.
Now that you've done that, tell me, how would you avoid the pitfalls now? Give the advice to our jewellery makers in terms of, you know, you said they were falling off. If you were going to do it again,
I ended up, I had sort of some hair grips, you know, the bendy, snappy ones.
Yeah.
I just put those on the end and they stopped them coming
Do you know
off.
what else as well? What about our little man? What's his name? Where is he? Oh, we could have used him, couldn't we? Because I dare say he wasn't about when you were to hold it, couldn't we?
I keep meaning to get one of those, actually.
Yeah. What's his name? What did you call him the other day? Sheila.
Helping
Hands. That's a handy. Yeah, Helping Hands. There you go. So we could have actually clipped Have you seen this?
That is
I think it's like
I've got one
$4.95, $3.95 or something.
I've got one similar for holding to solder. If you can't hold the thing, so you hold it to solder. Yeah, and you set it all up, but not one for holding.
Yeah.
And that's such a good idea, isn't it?
You could put it on a bit higher because obviously you're working on the drop. So great idea, yeah. So and then you've nicely graduated because there's enough in the strand of the fortune teller.
Oh, there was plenty.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much there was.
Yeah, because you've got it in the earrings as well. Two of them, and the bracelet. Beautiful. So that was number one.
And I just tried making some earrings to match it. I mean, they're both very, very similar, but they look like little lantern beads.
They do, yeah.
And
I like those.
I had these left over as well, and I just something simple to make. They still match.
They're fantastic. And then this is really pretty, really simple. I like these because I'm thinking you could layer these. You've actually used those beads. Do you remember those?
Exactly. I literally just had a few left over. I wanted to do something simple and they didn't quite stretch far enough. And I was like, you know what, may as well. And it worked.
It doesn't it? Aren't they beautiful? Does. And you've made use of, like I said, they were only temporary. So we know they're only sort of the base metal there, but definitely put to good use. And just 3 little stretchies there.
Exactly.
Gorgeous. Isn't that lovely?
Enough.
Easy enough. Like I said, then that's just on your stretchy elastic. So new jewellery makers. Charlie's telling you how easy it is. On to the next.
The next item I made was the sort of spiral bracelet. It was a bit difficult trying to remember which way to thread it to make it spiraled.
Okay.
I can't remember where I saw the actual tutorial for it, but I know there's a link to it on the Jewellery Maker page on Facebook somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think that only took me maybe 5–10 minutes.
Fabulous. So it was just twisting.
You thread it, and then when you thread the pearls on, it goes in one direction and then the other.
I see that. I can see it topping and tailing. So it was just achieving that.
It's easier to do than it is to explain.
Right, I see.
I'm not very good at explaining
today.
That's okay.
That's okay. You're doing brilliantly.
Thank you.
You're doing brilliantly. And then we've got, is that another stretchy, which is adorable?
That's another stretchy.
To match the necklace.
Exactly. I wanted to do something so simple purely because I'd done this one that was so, I can't think of the word.
Intricate.
Yes, intricate. I wanted to do something just a bit more simple.
And the gems, you know, as we go off, they just speak for themselves, don't they? So pretty. And those pearls just pick out those pinks.
They really, really do. I just love those purely because it's just the druzy agate. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favourites.
There you go. And then the necklaces to match.
Exactly.
There we go. Let me just put that back so you can see the set there. And those earrings that you've made could go with either anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
That is beautiful.
The pink all just goes so well together.
That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that necklace. Isn't that fabulous? All out of the fortune teller jewellery kit with the extras there, the amethyst, the crackle quartz and the onyx, all on your screen right now. Well, that is absolutely beautiful. Now, Charlie's normally the voice that you speak to in the customer service centre, so you've seen the face now. You know she's busy making the jewellery maker. I know a lot of people that come to the Sunday Sofa ask for you and ask after you, and is she in today? Yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, because you strike up such relationships, don't you, with the customers? And
we do, especially because they phone in asking, how do you do this, how do you do that? And then you just get to chat to one another while you're giving each other advice on how to do it, and it's just, you get to know so many different people. It's fabulous.
Share ideas, swap ideas. Fabulous. Well, we love these ideas. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing us those.
Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome. And keep the jewellery making up and come see me again when you've made another beautiful store. We'll have to set you to another challenge now.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to have a quick breather and we're going to come back with something brand new after this, so don't go anywhere.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
This beadbox consists of 6 strands of printed shell. Every strand has its own unique pattern and colours, all for just $17.95. This nature-inspired beadbox has all the ingredients to make some high-fashion animal print designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code KBP009. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
I think Jewellery Maker is absolutely fantastic. I just love it because there is so much stuff on the website now. It's just amazing. It's growing all the time, and I'm lucky enough to be able to make up a lot of jewellery for Jewellery Maker. So I get access to seeing what's coming in all the time, and it's just amazing. The quality and the prices are absolutely unbeatable, I think.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Just talking to Charlie there, she did all of that jewellery in one night. I know, the woman's prolific, there's no stopping her. She's gone back to the call centre now, so she'll be speaking to you in a moment. But right now, I'm going to bring you a feast special, because don't forget, at 12 o'clock, our manager's special today, I've renamed it the Christmas Pudding Gemstone Strand. It's gorgeous, so beautiful with that wood we showed you earlier. Fabulous in so many different ways. You could do what Bella said, make little individual Christmas puds by using your polymer clay and creating little holly berries on the top, but you'll think of some gorgeous ways you can incorporate that in your designs. And I want to use it with my Fifi special right now, which is that beautiful banded sardonyx. Look at that for optical visual beauties in your gemstones. They're so different and yet so good together. Just a thought. This is my sardonyx, and sard is your reddish brown of that microcryptoline family, like your onyx, which is banded with your blacks and your whites, but it's from the old word sard, meaning your red, your orange, sort of reddish brownish tones. And it's a banded gem. And then what's so beautiful about the cut of this strand is you can see that banding. That is not a dye, that is not fake, that is not that's a problem, but it's just nature. That's nature showing you her sedimentary layers. And look how beautifully it's been cut. So you see all those different patterns, all those different variations. We can see all the different beauty in the actual gems themselves. You know, you get the light behind them. Oh, and they're just, isn't that fabulous? I said it looks like a man's pajamas. Gorgeous. Then some are opaque and some are chocolate brown. And then that one's got a bit of crackle going on. Ooh, look, it looks like the opposite to a cave. Light in the middle and dark around the outside. And then, ooh, the white one there, and then some that are more like the sand on the beach, and then the stripes like a humbug. Oh, they're just gorgeous. And then some that are totally dark, and then diagonal. Isn't that beautiful? And you turn them over, and they've got. You see that looks so different, doesn't it? It looks like, ooh, I don't know what's going on there. Got bushes growing. And then diagonal humbugs. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They're all so dynamic. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sardonyx. And it is a feast special. We had that amazing burn, baby, burn. I put this into a kit called Raw. What was it? Raw with Success. And we put it with the smoky quartz. And we put it with our golden tiger's eye. I believe that was it. And we called it a Roaring Success. Yeah, we created another kit today together. So if you want to take part and be a huge success and take advantage, look at these with the pyrite coming up later. Am I going to fit it all in? Oh my word, there's such beautiful strands. I mean, it's beautiful every day, but some days there's just not enough time to talk about all the gorgeousness. Oh, have I told you there's the toffee colours thing? Fire agate's coming up as well. Look at those. Bring out the toffee colours in the banding of the sardonyx. Beautiful. Now, how about a Fifi special? How about really giving you something to come on in and dial for? These are brand new today. Really want to make it affordable for you. Want you to have all of that quality. How about £7.95? Under £8. They're 20 by 15 millimetres approximating and 6 millimetres in depth. And 360 gorgeous carats. I mean, if we just, that section there, just look at that section there that I'm holding. Look how different every single gem is. And if you got that agate I had yesterday, that was just like bonfires, it absolutely flew out. You know, it all sold out with the live and the repeat shows. So whatever you do, don't miss out, because it was a bit of a feast special. I like to treat you. I like to make sure you've got a reason to watch. I want to see those great designs, basically so I can just copy them on the Wall of Fame. I'll be shameless about it. I just want to see your beautiful design so I can go make the same. Or create. I just love to share in what you're creating out there, what you're being inspired by on the show. And NWJ L47 is the code, and it was like Charlie was saying, you know, that you see them on the TV screen as well, but you get them home, you see that beauty, and you've got time to see that beauty. We're not trying to rush you. You've got to be quick to phone, yes, on a free phone number so that you don't miss out, but it's not a fleeting decision. You've got a money back guarantee to the 25th of January. So I don't think it's going to be sitting around at home for that long. You know, with you thinking about what you're going to do with it. You're going to start wanting to make that jewellery straight away. As Linda said, she doesn't feel as though she's had a productive day unless she's made some jewellery. Something's missing in her life. Yeah, either that or a glass of wine, yeah. She doesn't have a glass of wine, it's not a good day. Yeah, she'll kill me. She's probably watching at home going, I'll get that for you. $7.95, 360. Beautiful. Let me just give you a sense of the size. Now, a quarter of the stock's been allocated as we're chatting together because it's such a great price point, and those gemstones are so distinctive. And they're you know, those colours, the print, the shapes, the style. Beautiful. What are you going to mix in with them? Are you going to mix in the manager's special? Are you going to mix in that wonderful offer on the smoky quartz that we had earlier? Are you going to mix in the fire agate, which is going to be brand new today? Or is it going to be our new tiger's eye still to come? Look at all of those. I mean, it just doesn't matter which you choose. They're all fantastic, aren't they? Yeah, they're all so beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous jewellery, so distinctive. There's nothing dull about that. It's all genuine gemstones. So the sardonyx, 50% have been allocated. So well done on the web. Well done, phone buyers. Well done if you're watching and dialing. Don't miss out, because we're just warming up to my manager's special at 12. $7.95. I want you to have that code written down so that if you get it and you can take part and get the manager's special as well at 12. NWJL47. It really is every bit as beautiful as I've said. I won't lie to you, I'll just tell you what I see. Now, I made some earrings yesterday with the help of the gorgeous Linda, being inspired by a TV programme and a fabulous pair of earrings a lady was wearing. And I understand now, when I've said in the past, put your gems of distinction, you know, your emeralds and your rubies onto head pins. I get it, because sometimes the bigger ones in the middle you can, but the smaller ones at the end, if they're graduated, you can't. And what we decided to use was 0.4 millimetre silver-plated copper wire that we have on the website as well. And that allowed me to thread through 15 emeralds and create a length. And I'm going to bring you in a moment my beautiful, I haven't got the emeralds, but I have got my gorgeous beryls of the aquamarine and golden beryl. And then we had attached on these earrings. This was, I think this wire, what would you say that wire is? Is it point, would you say that's 0.6?
The big one?
Yeah. Just by your eye, because it wasn't the 1 millimetre, it was thinner than that.
No, 0.8?
0.8, we think
Maybe.
That's 0.8, yeah.
It's not the 1 mil?
I don't think so, no, because that was a bit thicker.
0.8 or 0.75.
We wrapped that around a big, it was like a giant knitting needle. We did the two together so they were the same size. And then, because the chain is so fine, you can't really get a jump ring through the link. So what we did is get a head pin through one of the top links and then threaded it through, because we created like a little, what do you call it, like a little connector at the top of the metal spiral, the silver plate wire spiral, and then using a head pin we threaded that through the chain, a length of chain, and attached that and just twisted that round through the top of that little eye we created, and then literally tied on the length of 15 emeralds onto, created again with that wire, created a little eye as it were, and attach that through the head pin as well. And then at the bottom, we just thought, oh, just to keep the continuity, we've attached, again, using a little bit of the 0.4mm wire, we just created a little connector eye and then just twisted off one of the gems. So it was just an idea to use the gems of distinction earrings, and I was inspired, like I said, by a woman on TV, and I thought, I can make those. And indeed, Linda helped me. And by doing it with her, she was coming up with solutions, you know, that I was coming across these pitfalls. So it can be done, and I hope you like the finished product. Charlie said they look better in the flesh than they did on the screen, and they've been donated to Bella as a wedding gift, because she likes them. So there you go. But just to show you, look how much length, look how much, because I know the high-end strands are a little bit of an investment. You know, look how much I've still got left in terms of my emeralds. Now the emerald code, if I've still got some left, was TXN for Noddy, F for Freddy, 98. And they were tonal, and I didn't pick any specific ones. I just literally took them off the top, and you can see there's loads left. I just used 15 on each. Lovely shoulder drop earrings. And that was the code. I still got some quantity left, $39.95. So if you are selling, I mean, that is that much of the strand. So, it's all right, darling. It's about an inch, 15 of them. It's about an inch on 0.4mm. And we wanted to use the wire so that it didn't go caterpillary, but it doesn't matter if it does wiggle, because I started using the beading thread and they did start to wiggle slightly, and then well, I kind of wanted them straight, so we went to the 0.4mm wire. So you can understand how, you know, if you're selling your jewellery, if you're making your jewellery, I mean, look how much more we've still got to play with. Just an idea anyway, with the beading, with the emeralds. There's loads left.
I think it's really interesting that you're saying that you had to like sort of play around as well, because I think people think that you just instantly get it and you just make it and
it's my mistake for saying just put them on a head pin as well.
And, yeah, you know, and then you change it and you change your idea, and that's all normal and part of design. Yeah. It shouldn't be that you've gone right first time. If you're going right first time every time, you're not really pushing your creativity.
There we go. I like that. I like that viewpoint there. And you know, it wasn't until you start to try and play with it, and I knew the bigger ones in the middle would go on the head pin, but the smaller ones at the end. So now I found a solution with Linda. So yeah, it's just pushing that, you know, just having those ideas and playing. Let's bring you the beryl, because we've got the same family. Same family. I know it's incredible, isn't it? Nature's so beautiful. But these are your beautiful crystal clear waterfall blues and your golden beryls as well. So you've got a lovely mix of colour and tone there. Absolute sparkling brilliance. And a big thank you to Linda for helping me make those earrings. So we really appreciate it, darling. She was such a font of information, but this is why you watch the show, hopefully, to get those ideas and share them on the Facebook. And it was, you know, we wanted to explore just how gorgeous these strands are. I mean, just look at this clarity, because aquamarine is pure aqua blue. And then we've got the golds, because beryls are an alachromatic gem. They're pure white when they're natural. And in nature, it's elements which colour them, such as your chromium and vanadium for your emeralds, and you know, you've got your iron as well there, and all these which colour your blues to give you your aquamarine colours. And there's some shades of gentle apple green there, there's some golds. And it's a strand that you could go halves with someone, even if you're thinking, well, I don't want all of it. But this, and what I meant to do this morning, and I should have sat down and done it, I meant to count how many emeralds or how many beryls there were on the strand, because I used 30 and there's so much left, so gosh. I would say, and it is a guesstimate, there's at least 140, I would say, of the individual gems on the strand, just by judging how many are used. Let's just say, let's play it safe, there's over 100 of these beautiful aquamarines, and look how crystal clear the brilliance is, and look at the cut, look at those beautiful waterfall blues. Now your emeralds are some of the most highly valued, well they are, of the beryls, and your aquamarine some of those sought after. The demand for aquamarine is very high in the jewellery place. And here we've got the lovely ice white. It's so hard. We overlook just how amazing it is to have ice white gems when they're coloured by rare earth elements that just creep into their formation. And these beautiful, gentle gold tones. Gorgeous luxury high-end jewellery can be made, and whether we want to create little beady beads or whether we want to, because I'd like to play with the rest of the strand actually, so what else I can create out of one strand. So we've got breathtaking precious aquamarines, you've got your golden beryls, your absolute waterfall crystal clear pure ice white beryls, which we call your Goshenites, absolutely ice white, all on one strand. And we're going to give you the price because it's time almost for the midday manager's special. I mean, you could keep it really simple. You could simply make a necklace, but there's so much on that strand that you can split up and divide. So it was really about thinking beyond the obvious, maybe. In fact, email me in. Let me know what designs you've made out of the high-end strands, because I'm a very visual person. I get it when I see it. You know what I mean? That's how I need information sometimes, visually. $29.99. Under £30. Have we got a carat weight, darling? Because I know the emeralds were 55, I think 55 carats or so, was it yesterday, or 60, I'm not sure. Have we got a carat weight on my blue aquamarines, my golden and my Goshenites? 50 carats. And there's got to be, and it is a guesstimate because of judging how many I used on my other strand yesterday, over 100. Now, they're not coming in colours of very delicate pastel shades there, and they range from golden to the iron blue rich to the white Goshenites of your beryl family. And can you just see the amount of brilliance in those rondelles? It will fit through our thinner wire, of course. It goes through the beading thread. Sometimes the larger ones will fit on a head pin. It's like I said to Bella, you know, we were talking earlier, it's experimentation, isn't it? So it does go through the monofilament as well that we have. I create a bit of beady beading. Actually, that was my next step. I want to create a bit of beady beading, create a little beady ball of the beryls and have that on the end of a long drop. $29.99, under £30. VSNF 21. Beautiful. Still time, gorgeous. And again, if you're thinking in advance, the March babies, this is your gemstone. And you've got more than just that, because I love the fact they're like diamond light, the ice white Goshenites, and those golden beryls in there as well. Beautiful tones. $29.99. I'm going to get ready now. It's midday. It's time for the manager's special, so don't go anywhere.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
I really like Jewellery Maker. It's a great resource. There's massive product range, and especially in terms of silver, the silver findings, 925 silver, and also the feature pieces, the pendants, etc. It's all handmade stuff, which, as a silversmith, is really difficult, especially with the price of silver in the UK, to compete with that. And so, you know, I can't fault it, really. I really enjoy working with the kits, and to be allowed free rein with to look through the catalogue and just choose what I want as a designer, that's great, having free rein on the Jewellery Maker catalogue. Brilliant.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 540 carats and 3 strands of hematite totaling 1080 carats, all for just $17.95. This contrasting bead box is sure to add a touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CJP034. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
I think Jewellery Maker is absolutely fantastic. I just love it because there is so much stuff on the website now. It's just amazing. It's growing all the time, and I'm lucky enough to be able to make up a lot of jewellery for Jewellery Maker. So I get access to seeing what's coming in all the time, and it's just amazing. The quality and the prices are absolutely unbeatable, I think.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
It's midday. Excuse me. And I've decided to choke. And it's the manager's special, and we've had a good gander at it all morning. I hope you enjoy it, because I know I've been enjoying looking at its beauty. And the patterns and the luster and the gorgeousness. As I said, I keep thinking Christmas puddings. Manager special. It's Tuesday. It's at 12 o'clock. So, you know, we only do it Monday to Thursday, and it's only available while there's stock availability, and for, well, 21 hours actually, till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it is time, and here it is already. You can see those patterns. You can see that luster. It's gorgeous. It went with that lovely sardonyx we had earlier. Fabulous with the smoky quartz, gorgeous with the golden tiger's eye. It's those lovely russet tones, but it looks like snow-capped mountains, doesn't it, with the snow falling, or Christmas puds. Beautiful caramel chestnut browns. There's those lovely sort of German biscuits you get, which look like a chocolate sort of sponge with a white fondant crisp coating on the outside. Does anybody know what they are? I don't know, but I often think of them when I look at this gemstone. I don't know what they are.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're like a not like a sponge, but like a crispy sort of sponge, but they're encased in a hard white. Yeah. No idea. Maybe somebody will text me in and put me out of my misery. But that's what they remind me of. Food as usual. Beautiful. Take a little look. They do. Well, these do look like the snowflake patterns on them. Some are just pure with branches on them. Some are sort of look like. It looks like bats in the trees, doesn't it? It looks like bats coming down. Then others have, ooh, just a little bit of fondant icing on that chocolate muffin. Caramel gold, bit of rose pink in there as well. Lovely, lovely luster. Those two there look like the leopard skin. Ooh, fluff, don't they? And these look like, you know, when you look through and the branches are just covered with the snow in the forest, or it's the snow's just starting to melt and you've just got those little wisps of it here and there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's so much to see in this gorgeous strand. Good availability, because with the manager special, not only is it a fantastic price point, a fantastic piece, but we also want to make sure there's good availability, not just for the viewing in the live show, but also for those viewing the repeats. We never want you to feel left out. So, what do we put it with today? Well, we created a roaring success, didn't we, with smoky quartz and my beautiful banded tiger's eye. We created a new kit together today. Two of the early ones we had on. We've also got to bring you that fantastic fire agate, which beautifully it plays with those gorgeous gold russet tones. Chocolate chestnut browns. You had the sardonyx earlier, which was just unmissable. Now these are 12mm, great with the ebony wood that we had earlier. Don't forget that wood if you're watching now and thinking I missed that fee, watch on the repeats, because I've suffered and missed out. And we're going to a price point that you won't see again once 9 o'clock tomorrow morning starts, or indeed stock availability all sells out. We price slashed a 3-strand pack that Bella is working with today. Do you remember the white jade? That looks absolutely beautiful with it, do you think? It's bringing out those white snow-capped pieces as well. Fabulous. Maybe that with the smoky quartz as well today. That was part of a 3-strand pack, that jade, earlier. We'll reintroduce you to that. That was part of Bella's challenge, and it was got price slash from $14.95 to a tenner, just under 10. Right. We've looked, we've seen the wonderful patterns, we can see all that beautiful luster. I've got a new kit to do. This is a manager's special, only for 21 hours or until stock runs out. So I want to put these in between the ebony wood petals. Oh, you're going to love this. Put this with my ebony wood petal code, Scotty boy, darling. My ebony wood petal code, Richard, darling. That's it, decision made. And then, of course, my mystic quartz I need as well. Have to have that. Have to have that. I must have that. Now there is a queue forming, good for you, because you're at the front of that queue. You're going to be successful. You've dialed right now. You're going to be the one to take advantage of the manager special. You're not going to be the one that phones up and finds out that, oh, stock's gone, stock's been allocated. And well done. Thank you for watching the live show. And if you are watching the repeats, do give us that call. We're putting good availability, $7.95 VZTA 37. Is the most amazing price. This clearly should be at least $12.95 again, because just look at this quality for your fire agate. 345 carats, and we're taking it under £8. Get the sardonyx, get the tiger's eye, get the fire agate coming up later, or the distine. Beautiful quality. Have them hanging as, because they're also individual and beautiful, just have them hanging on the head pins, as we were saying earlier, you know, like little charms from that silver bracelet you got earlier in our second kit of the day. It's gorgeous. Or just get some more chain, gold plated or rose gold, you know, from our website or winter catalogue. $7.95. Remember, it's only till 9 AM tomorrow morning at the manager special price, or while stocks last. Whatever you do, don't miss out. Charlie said it herself, it's even more beautiful than it looks on camera, and it's the truth, and I can say that about every single strand. She even said it about my design. It's true. It's like when, you know, you just, when you're holding it, when you touch it, when you work with it, $7.95. Don't miss out, because this clearly should be double that price at least. And I'm saying that because of the quality. It's so rich to put with the ebony wood, the smoky quartz. I mean, you might want to give it an injection of colour like red or pink or green, maybe with our bronzite or our pearls, you know, some beautiful pearls or some ochre colours, or, you know, some turquoise or teal colours. I love that luster. Look at the facets. They do look like some wonderful chocolate marshmallow pudding. That's what it reminds me of, a sundae, a meringue chocolate sundae with whipped cream and marshmallow bits and chocolate drops and hazelnuts and... Are you hungry? Yeah. I've been munching on a croissant. It won't sustain me for 4 hours, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. $7.95, I'm afraid. It's the giant mug of gin. 345 carats. About a 60-minute wait on the 60-second wait. 60, not on the repeats though. 60-second wait on the phone line right now on the live show. So well done to you. It is a free phone number. New buyers, what do? You dial that free phone number. You talk to a member of the customer service centre staff, someone as gorgeous as our Charlie. She'll talk you through it. She'll say, you know, just have your card ready. That's the only thing they ask me over and over again when they're busy. Please have your card ready, because you can imagine it's like when you hear those automated messages, you know, they say, have your card ready, really speeds up the purchase. And they're there to help. Any questions, or on the web, don't have to talk to anybody. If you're having a I don't want to talk to anybody today, or I haven't got the words to form, I can't speak, I've just woken up, I've just come in from work, I've had enough of talking. Go on to www.jewellerymaker.com, log in, get your login established and what card you want to pay with, and then one click of the mouse and it's added to the basket, but only for those 60 minutes, and then it's re-put into stock. So make sure you check out. I've had a call that people are buying 2s and 3s. Fabulous, why not? Because it's $7.95. The great thing about buying more than one strand is, you know, if you are going to make the bracelets incorporated with a nether gemstone, you know, you can make the necklace once you get a nether strand as well, and earrings to match. I mean, obviously we can make all three if we incorporate a nether strand, but if we want to just concentrate on how the beauty of the fire agate, get a couple more strands. Maybe you're being commissioned to make the jewellery like Bella often is as well, you know, as an established jewellery designer. Maybe that's something you're making a foray into. Maybe you're thinking, I know exactly who would love this. Maybe you're just doing, you know, making little Christmas puds. Your daughter wants to make a Christmas pud for Barbie, for her Christmas dinner table. Just a thought. We were discussing it earlier, were we? The polymer clay. We could put some little holly, yeah. Well, you're doing silver clay on Thursday. You have to come back for the polymer clay workshop.
Yeah.
And make a Christmas pud for us. Because that's what they look like. This one looks like a Christmas pud.
That kind of quirky jewellery is really fashionable at the moment as well.
Yeah, you see all the
sort
fun...
of tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. You see it on so many designs. What's that lovely lady who's... Oh, what's her name? What's her name? Sings those songs. Her jewellery's like that, like a shoe or a bunch of cherries. What's her name? She's the daughter of an actor. She's quite...
Lily Allen.
Oh, you're brilliant. Lily Allen. Her jewellery's very like that, fun and quirky.
Yeah, there's a couple of designers that have just started doing that.
There you go. Make your own. Don't have to follow anybody else's lead. Make your own.
No, you don't.
Okay, VZTA37 is the design. Thank heavens I work with you and Linda because you both know what I'm talking about when I can't. I just give the vaguest of clues and you're there. It's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to go see Bella, see how the challenge is going. Don't forget though, look at the goodness I've got to bring you. Look at the new bits I've still got. Yeah. Look at the new bits still to come, the new strands. Can I just say very quickly as well, do have that code because what's happened was, and we noticed this morning, we've got good availability. What we've got to do is just book all of that availability into the computer because what I think it said originally was something like 100 and I know this caller's waiting on the phone. We've got it here in the warehouse. Soon as they've, how do I explain this? As soon as they've literally taken that warehouse code and plugged it into our computer, it tells you that there is another 200 or so available. So please just bear with us. If they're saying, oh look, can you call back later? Can I just say this is why? It's because already the 100 have gone, but there's still availability. So if you're watching on the repeat and you're thinking, I haven't got it, please call because you'll be, by this point, we'll have hopefully taken that warehouse code, rebooted it into our computer. I know this sounds complicated, but it is the truth. Rebooted it into the computer, so it's showing that there is more availability because there definitely is more than just 100. We've got like literally 300-400 in stock, so that's why we're doing it as a manager special. So please call on the repeats. Like I said, if the call centre have said call back once we've got that stock updated, that's why. So get that code VZTA37. If it happens in the next 45 minutes, I'll tell you as soon as that does happen, so you don't feel like you have missed out, but you haven't. Let's have a catch up with our beautiful Bella, because as we pass by a beautiful brand new kit still to come. And this is her drawing board, as it were, where you do all your sketches. And if I just show you don't mind me showing everybody, do you?
No,
You're talking about how you draw it, like I did. My drawing was abysmal. But it got the sense, I understood it. You're drawing leaves and...
Yeah, well, I thought these colours were so autumnal and beautiful. It made me think of leaves. So I was drawing leaves, and then I thought, how could I represent that as a necklace shape? So I was thinking of doing this sort of leaf pattern here with different strands, and I also thought, and I wrote down here, each of these strands is a beautiful thing in itself. So maybe what I should do is allow them to be strands and do this sort of leaf pattern. So that's what I'm doing now.
And I can see it taking shape.
Yeah, so this is coming along.
I don't know if we can get on the overhead.
It was quite difficult because I've got it has to stay lying down at the moment.
Yeah.
I've literally nearly just finished it, actually.
Can we see that on the overhead?
Wow. I've been working from the top down.
Yeah.
So normally I don't do that. Normally I work from the centre and out.
Okay.
Because I think that your central feature is the most important thing. But with this pattern, it's really impossible to do that.
Yeah.
It's the shape that I was trying to understand.
I see what you mean about letting each of the individual beautiful strands
so they're beautiful, aren't they? So what I've done is I separated out all the
agates and the pearls.
Yeah, and I've colour banded them so they start off quite really light.
Oh yeah.
And they go through to dark.
Yeah.
And I've used that as my external outside leaf shape. And then the veins of the leaves, if you like, are these shapes that are coming across here. But it's quite hard to get right. And this bit here is where your neck goes through. So what I've done is got a piece of wire.
Yeah.
And you measure around your neck.
Right.
To about there.
So you're not garrotting yourself when you wear it.
You go like that. And then you get your wire and you just put it in the...
So you know
so
that
I know
is going to be
going to go around my neck, so it would go around someone's neck, and that's quite a good way to do that. If you're trying to make a pattern, because I've had to lay this all out, and I've had
seen you beavering away there, yeah.
Yeah, it's still not connected down here, and what I've had to do is this is one thread with crimps on the end, that's another thread with crimps on the end, that's another thread with crimps on the end. There's one bead in between each of them there, there's 3 there, then 4 there, then more there, so that it extends out. But you have to thread them on as you go, you can't you can't try and attach these afterwards because
see.
there would be too much wire showing.
Okay.
So you have to do it at
As
the
you
time,
go,
yeah.
hence laying it all out flat.
Yeah.
While that is in the process of being completed, you've done the earrings as well.
I've made this as well, which I really like.
And you've used every single gem in the strands. Now, their codes are on the screen. Now, that 3-strand pack, I just showed you the jade with the Manager's Special. That's incorporated with the peachy potato pearls you saw and the Mystic Peacock sort of shell pearl as well, and reduced from $14.95 to $9.95. The wonderful Mystic White Quartz, which we're all oozing love about, is $9.95, and you've got the red agate rectangles, $10.95. So this is what Bella is working with today.
So I've just made, with head pins, little loops on either end, double eye loops. And I chose 2 of the dark red ones. Then
oh yes, yeah. I don't know if we can see that on the screen, but you can in the studio
darker,
here. Yeah.
Then 2 potato pearls, then the orange, more orange ones, then the Mystic Quartz, then the shell pearls, and then the white jade at the top, and they make really beautiful earrings, and they move nicely because all the gems are they dangle. They're not on a solid thing.
They're gorgeous.
So, yeah, and that long dangly earring thing is big trend.
I love it. Well, I love a bit of dangle.
Anyway. I love a bit of
Moving on.
Anyway, so then I'm going to finish my leaf necklace.
And I'm going to bring you a brand new kit. I think I should before I blush. Right, okay. I'll leave you to it, my darling.
Thank you.
Let's go to our 3rd new kit of the day. Is that right, darling? She says, moving on. Right, this is an incredible kit, and indeed Bella has made an incredible show-stopping piece. We were talking yesterday with Linda about really eye-catching, show-stopping, you know, catwalk pieces that are often loaned in as jewellery for the catwalk, but you can create that look yourself, because from the kits, it's not always about necessarily making the quantity of jewellery, making, oh, I've got to make 10, 8 pieces or whatever. Sometimes it's just nice to concentrate, like the leaf necklace Bella's working with right now, just something that's so dynamic, so different, so imaginative and creative, and it really captures your attention. So that's the route we've gone through, but it's not right or wrong. It's really about what you want to actually make out of our 3rd new kit of the day, called Limelight. I want to call it Purple Delight, quite frankly, because these gemstones are the size of big purple damsons. Look at these. They are beautiful. Big, I can't believe this, they are massive agate rice beads. I think they are literally the size of damsons that used to grow wild in our garden. Incredible. They're a beautiful, really rich purple plum colour. And some are more opaque, some have, in fact, let me just get the torch, some have sort of banding in them as well. If I just show you that, you might get a better idea. Can you see that? Some are banding. I mean, they just look, oh, they're a real jewel-rich purple, which, again, is so hot to trot right now in the shops. And we can often use that lovely temporary threaded strand there as tassels and work it into our jewellery anyway. So here's our 1st strand of our Limelight kit. 800 carats, 27 by 17 millimetres. There is nothing, oh, gosh, plain about these other gemstones. I mean, one's called the plain jade rounds. They're not plain at all. They are 110 carats, 6 millimetre, and they're more of a, they're a blueberry purple. They really are, you know, blueberry purple. Aren't they beautiful? See the difference? They've got those really dark, bejewel-rich purples. Then we've got blueberry purple. There's more of a magenta tone in that colour. Then we've got the nugget shapes of real amethyst, 250 carats. So this is like a double strand anyway. So this is a 4-strand pack. I can't remember the last time I had a 4-strand kit like this with such a multitude of massive, beautiful. I mean, we just had that lovely Blue Yonder kit. If you missed out on that, which it did pretty much, I'm sure, get allocated in the live show, but check on the repeats. Don't miss out on this now, okay, because that did happen in the live show. Check on the repeats, though, in case people don't check out the basket. So I've got, this is like a 5-strand kit, if you don't mind me saying so. And then, again, nothing plain about this jade, 415 carats. And these are a really beautiful, I like the patterns on this as well. It's more of your amethyst purple, but speckled paisley patterns of dark purple and lilac purple. So we're really going for, we're passionate about purple. I know Charlie said she loves her purples and her pinks. And
she would have really liked this kit.
She would love that. She's probably already calling up Ed upstairs and saying, can I have this kit please to work with? Limelight. Now we've got silver in there as well. So you've got everything you need in this kit to make the jewellery. 10 sterling silver head pins, 10 sterling silver crimp beads, 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and 2 shepherd hook earrings. 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, and your large and small organza gift bags. NCGP 82. Now what would you expect for all of this gem quality? I mean, just look at the size of these gems. This is a 4-strand kit. It's like a 5-strand kit, isn't it, really, when all's said and done? I always want to put green or red with the purple. Did you see, I know she's out of Strictly now, but Lulu the other night, she had on the purple sort of flary trousers with the red top, the red and the purple. You've seen so much in the shops, aren't you? Those
red
block
and purple's
colours.
really cool together.
Yeah, I just love it. It's not something I probably would have thought of, but there's so much of it in season right now. I always want to put green, but red and purple looks gorgeous. And then, look at all of these. You know, you've got those. You've got really ample strands. It's a great price point, Scotty, but I want everybody that missed out on Blue Yonder to be able to get this as well. Yeah, to be able to not miss out. Beautiful. You can strand over and over again. So we're not going to stop at $34.95, despite the fact that I've got over 1,500 carats of gemstones, and literally, because this is like a 2 strands, isn't it? If you just, you know, if that's 1 strand, it's the length of just half of that amethyst. Real amethyst, $27.90. Yippee-I-O, I say. That is fantastic, like a cowboy. You get the yahoo from me. That is fantastic. Amethyst, jade. I love the shapes as well. Those big rice beads are so luxurious. I'm very tempted to pick out a bit of the distine we had earlier. Yeah, those blacks with the lovely vitreous luster. I'm very tempted to go searching for a bit of red or hot pink, you know. Gorgeous. Oh, that is an amazing kit. And you see the showstopper piece that Bella's made. It's fantastic. Doesn't matter what you put with this kit. It's called Limelight, $27.95, over 1,500 carats. Pearls would look beautiful as well. The Mystic Quartz earlier as well, shimmering. Oh, that brings out the pretty pinks as well. Beautiful, beautiful pearls. Gorgeous. So much. Let's put those over the hands so you can see all those. Gorgeous. Do you remember the Blue Yonder kit? It absolutely flew out. So please, please, please don't miss out on this kit. It's called Limelight and should have been $34.95, taken down to $27.95. Look at those. It's just worth it just for those, as far as I'm concerned. Let alone real amethyst. How much is your amethyst jewellery? You know, we were just talking about earrings earlier. You could just thread those few nuggets onto some, and how many earrings would you make out of that 90-centimetre strand? Endless. Or bracelets, you know, we were talking about the wrapping around of the bracelets. Mix them in with pearls. February's birthday, you know, you've got it all covered, haven't you, for Valentine's in February with the purples in there. And I love these fuchsia jades. They're just so perfect in those 6mm rounds, as well as tying in with the speckled paisley patterns. I want to put in some labradorite, some silver in there, some silver dusky greys. I mean, oh, tell you what, I got feedback from upstairs that actually a lot of people missed out on the Blue Yonder kit in the live show, and I'm sorry about that, but it absolutely flew out. So we're going to make amends. We want you to have your kit today. We want you to be impressed by what we can do here at Jewellery Maker today and get creative and enter into our wall of fame. And if you missed out on that Blue Yonder kit, and we shouldn't be doing this. Blue what, darling? Blue for you, sorry, I keep calling it Blue Yonder, I beg your pardon. Blue for you, the kit I did earlier, sorry about that. You know what I'm like with names, Blue for you. Let's do something naughty, Scotty boy. We're gonna match the price. Even though it's a 4-strand, nay, dare I say it, 5-strand kit practically. $24.95 for the last kit of the day. Brand new, we've matched the Blue for you kit price because we know people missed out. So whatever you do, I mean, you should see the necklace Bella has made. It's astounding. It is astounding. And you would pay more than 25 quid for it. I'm saying that now. And it's real gems. Even for faux jewellery, you'd pay more than that, I think.
If you were trying to buy that in London, you'd have to probably pay about £300 or £400, I should think.
Yeah,
at least.
Definitely. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, at least. At least.
At least if you were to buy it in, any of the bigger sort of like, you know, Liberty kind of places.
Yeah. And because we are dealing in real gems here. You know, that's not the value or the worth. We're just saying, you know, if you sell or make your jewellery, that's something to bear in mind, isn't it, when you price comparison. But, you know, we are giving you this kit, the individual strands for £24.95. It's up to you. You know, perhaps you just make it to enjoy it and love it and wear it. So that's the investment that you're making with Jewellery Maker. We'll give you an idea of what you can create. I know you'll have your own ideas. Should have been £34.95. Let's have a kit rundown and go and see this amazing necklace. I think I want to hold it up to the wall. I do. I want you to see it. Okay, you are looking at 250 carats of real amethyst, 800 carats of those agate faceted rice beads, 410 carats of the jade, 110 carats of our other jade as well. And I'm going to steal this so I can hold it up afterwards once we've seen your design. And all of that beautiful silver, which I know only a fraction of it was used in the making. But have a little look. Let's have a reveal. It's a massive statement piece and it's gorgeous. Wow, 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 wow! That is amazing. I was wearing it earlier before the show started, and it's just one incredible. Did you use everything?
Pretty much everything, there was it was everything.
Yeah.
In fact, there's maybe like 2 beads that were not even numbers. So,
okay. Yeah. Can I trouble you to? Because if we open it out, I just want to hold it against this white background so people can see your design. Yeah, we get a better idea of. Thank you, darling. I'll hold it up. You arrange it for me.
So basically, it's made.
Yeah.
It's made with 6 strands. So the 3 come through here, and then they separate out 1, 2, 3. And the first 2 strands are connected here with a connector, and the second 2 are slightly longer, and the third 2 are the longest of all. So it sits as a one sort of big.
Yes, because it goes like that as you wear it. But isn't that amazing? Look at that. Tumbling down, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that glistening lustre off those gemstones. You've got all those lovely shapes in there as well. There's great movement in it.
Yeah.
And there's movement anyway in terms of your design, the swinging of it. The jades there, the pinks, the purple, the glow of the amethyst is just gorgeous.
Stunning colours.
Oh.
So and I was thinking when I got the kit out, I was looking and I thought, it's like irises. The colours.
Oh yes,
are like
sorry,
irises.
talk me through your design.
So
yes.
So I got a picture of an iris and I was looking at the shapes of that and looking at the way it kind of swirls round and does this. Can you see how the flowers do this like they drop and droop and just kind of curl around? So I thought maybe I could try and represent that a little bit. So
and the falling down, the tumbling of the gems, the opening of the sides. Yeah.
So I did some drawings of. Just the shapes that I was interested in the iris pattern, all the little swirls and things like that. And then I started to get ideas for the actual necklace itself, and maybe how would it work with how many strands. And originally I was going to do it all asymmetric.
Oh, okay.
So that all the big beads were all at different levels, and then I thought actually it might be nicer to have that uniformity where they match and come together, a bit like, you know, those shoelace tie things.
Yes, yeah.
So then when I'd done that, I drew this, which is my final design, I suppose, and if I was going to give that to someone for approval, this is what I'd send them, and which beads I would use, so they could understand what the necklace was going to look like, and sort of...
It's lovely to see behind the scenes of the thinking behind a design.
Yeah, and
the growing of a design.
Basic colour schemes, and sort of, and I wrote here what it is, so that I can know and remember that design.
Yes.
Because like in 2 years' time, I'll be like, what did I do that for? So and it's just a rough drawing. It's not very good, but it's just a quick drawing so that I can.
It gives you the shape, gives you the idea. And I suppose by drawing it, you're mentally thinking through the procedure of making it. Are you? Right.
Exactly, and you come across like maybe pitfalls you might have. Like one of the pitfalls that I was coming across was how am I going to make them come together in the middle here with only the things that I have left in the kit.
Yeah. So how did you do that?
Well, I made these little double struck connector things, which are, yeah, they're kind of like two. I sent some photographs in, so I'm sure that they will appear on the website.
Thank you.
But they're basically two loop. It's. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like got a loop on each end.
Like a little figure of 8.
Yeah, and it's wire wrapped around the centre, but it's a head pin wrapped around the centre. So that you can thread the wire through and then carry on beading, so that it's coming to a centre point.
And then can go out again.
Yeah, so a good example is this one here.
Yeah, you can see it.
So
you see that?
So you can still have 2 strands, but they're connected in the centre.
Yeah. And then for extra strength,
I've just wrapped it, but you don't have to.
No.
And I'm not like the greatest wire wrapper. There's other people that are much better than me. But yeah, and then I just did that 3 times. So yeah, 6 strands. 1, 2, 3 coming this way. 1, 2, 3 coming that way. They're all connected at the top, and none of them are connected at the bottom, apart from by the connectors.
Gorgeous. Absolutely. Isn't that show-stopping? Can you imagine even paying as little as $24.95 for gemstone quality, like over 1,500, over 1,500 carats?
And if I was going to wear that, like in my head when I design things, I usually design them with an image in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I was going to let the person in my head that I designed this for had one of those like straight across necklines in an ivory coloured dress long, so that just went over the top like that.
Drama.
Yeah.
Love it.
But really plain dress.
Yes.
Because you've got such a big statement piece, you can't be all like wearing colours like I've got on today or whatever, because you would be like, rah! Well, you could, I guess. If
We're
that's
back upstairs in Downton Abbey, aren't we? As I was calling it, Downtown Abbey.
So
I'm downstairs in the Scullery Maids. Gorgeous, yeah. Just
So
really simple background.
I've really enjoyed this project.
It's beautiful.
And it's a new thing that the Jewellery Maker people have asked us to do as designers, and for me it's exactly the sort of thing that I really love to do, and that's my job, is to show. So I'm not probably going to come with really a clever and amazing technique. I'm probably going to come and show you how I've reached a design point. Yeah. So that's what I'll do for you.
And we like to be inspired by that, thank you. Yeah, and then with good availability, well, sorry, good lot of stock availability has been already allocated, but there is still a chance. So we've got double figures remaining. So, but good because we started with a good availability anyway, because we knew it was going to be popular. So
yeah, and I've made like a big old chunker, but
yeah,
look, I mean, if you wanted, you could just make 6 or so stretchy bracelets out of the amethyst.
Just that alone.
Yeah, and then look at these, and there's just so much.
There is.
That's one piece, but if I'd made as many pieces as I could make, it would be like 8 or 10 or something like that.
Yeah, because there's 4 strands in the kit.
Yeah.
Thank you, my darling. Absolutely fabulous. I mean, that's because you're talking about, you know, the creativity and the design. That's why I had, you know, you're talking about what you'd wear with it. That's why I had to have it against a plain background so you could see the dynamic of the design. It's amazing, amazing. Okay, let's have a kit rundown. Thank you for showing us through the step through. Yeah, it does.
That's match.
Perfect. Of course it does. It looks like the design. Let's take you through the kit rundown. Thank you, Bella. I'll leave you to the remaining of the challenge. It is our Limelight Jewellery Kit, our 3rd new kit of the day, and it is the amethyst, the agate and the jade. Yeah, let's launch the pyrite. Great minds think alike, because I was just thinking, actually, what could I put in the kit right now that would take that kit even further? And I'm just thinking a bit of luxurious pyrite. Look at those donuts. And again, such a fun shape to work with in your designs. Absolutely beautiful. Back with the donuts again, aren't I?
Oh, that looks lovely.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really glam.
They're smashing.
Fab. And I've still got my round tiger's eye. I'm going to launch this now, actually. And it would look beautiful. I've got my rounds of, because I did the puffy ovals earlier, the rounds of the gold tiger's eye. Rah. Let's do the pyrite. Let's everybody that's got the Limelight Jewellery Kit take advantage of our beautiful, beautiful pyrite. We haven't seen, the only donut we've seen today was that pendant earlier on. And I saw pyrite yesterday. I think it was in a kit, wasn't it? And I love the antique notion of it. I love the smoothness. They're like a well-known mint. Beautiful. And I would say across the middle, the opening there is about 7mm. So you could put a little beady bead in there, or a beautiful aquamarine or beryl that we had earlier on the beautiful gold and blue beryl strand. Gorgeous, aren't they? They really add a sense of fun to the design, a lovely sense of party to the design. Let's put it up to the neck, Grace, because even if you just wanted to keep it, you just see that glistening luster, that metallic luster of the donuts. And they're fab. It's very sort of Roman, isn't it? Beautiful, so striking, you know, against whatever you're wearing. They really stand out, not just because of the luster, but because of also that fantastic shaping, the donut shape. Beautiful. Brand new today. And they feel, I just love the feel of these. It's the cut. It's the way the pyrite's been cut. It's lovely. 20 millimeters in size, 2 centimeters across, big carat weight, 450, yeah, 450 carats. Hello. Gorgeous with the limelight jewellery kit. Pyrite's gorgeous with everything, isn't it? 450 carats, and we've seen so little of it, apart from I've seen in one strand in a kit, wasn't it? I think I did the other day. $10.95. 450 carats of that beautifully cut bespoke pyrite, $10.95. JVJL 85 is the code. And again, you could just create pendants out of them by looping through the middle, either with chain or with leather. Lovely in asymmetric designs. I always think the donut design, as the rectangle design, also looks great in asymmetric necklaces. They just really create little pinpoints of focal points. $10.95. It's the carat weight for me. You can actually feel it, the weight of the 450 carats. Yeah, just love that shape. Looks so good on, because that surface luster, the donut shape, just gets us loads of sheen and shine and shimmer off the pyrite. Brand new today though, so one to take advantage of. Gorgeous again with a manager's special if you manage to. Don't forget to ring back as well once we've rebooted that code. So we've got the. I don't think I've got any update on that yet, but if you're watching on the repeats, it's probably already been allocated back into stock, if that makes sense, because we had it in stock, just needed to reboot the quantity availability into our computer system for the call centre. $10.95. Beautiful. Perfect for the party season. Perfect. Alrighty. Don't want you to go anywhere. I've got fire agate. Got tigers I'm going to do a bit of a special on, not just on the golden, but some blue as well. And yeah, and I've still got that fantastic fire agate to launch.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 540 carats and 3 strands of hematite totaling 1080 carats, all for just $17.95. This contrasting bead box is sure to add a touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CJP034. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Take a generous piece of your beading wire and thread 5 gemstones on. Take one end of your beading wire and thread through the first gemstone and pull tightly, making a circle. Take one end of the beading wire and thread another gemstone on. Then take the gemstone and thread across the middle, exiting out through the opposite gemstone. Thread through the next gemstone so that both ends of the thread are facing the same way up. This will enable you to then carry on threading on both sides of your necklace.
This year, Jewellery Maker has produced a saucy calendar featuring some of your favourite presenters and crew. 12 months of hot man candy is all yours for just £4.95, with £1 from each sale going to the Everyman Cancer Charity. Good fun, saucy chaps, and all for a fantastic cause. Just dial the number on screen and order your copy today. So why don't you make a date with Jewellery Maker?
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Yes, the money-back guarantee is extended to the 25th of January, so it's a win-win, so you can feel safe and secure when you buy from Jewellery Maker and 1P&P all day today. Now, I'm going to launch at the end of this section my brand new Golden Tiger's Eye. I'll recap on the puffy ovals that I had earlier, different shape obviously. But at the end of this section, I will bring you the beautiful Golden Tiger's Eye in the 10mm rounds. Absolutely irresistible. Yeah. So, because I'm limited in availability of my blue Tiger's Eye, which I'll show you in a moment. But these are the puffy ovals. So let's just recap, because you can see it's really which size you want. It was the quality. I launched these earlier. They were brand new today. So I'll remind you of the code here. We have still got availability. It was the great quality, because really in Tiger's Eye, what I'm looking for is seeing that chatoyancy, is seeing that crocodilite, is seeing that beautiful, beautiful, almost holographic banding, as it were. That is an luminescent band, alternating brown or yellow in the bands. Gorgeous. You see, sometimes if this isn't well cut, you're revealing, you know, little or nothing of the actual beauty of the gemstone, but this just goes to show you the quality of the Tiger's Eye here, because you can see so much of that lovely banding and luminescent chatoyancy on every single gem, front and back. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that was the one we launched earlier, KIJF53. Okay, now I'm limited in availability in my blue and gold Tiger's Eye. I've got my puffy squares, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's just fantastic. It is what it is. You've got the blue and you've got the gold. So I've got some different shapes to show you, but 35 of these left. Beautiful. If you want to add them with the gold, you can see there's more of the blue in there. You've got a bit of both. They were launched on Sunday, and 35 remaining. Look at that. That looks like a landscape, doesn't it? Incredible, isn't it? And then the blue. Look at the blue banding. It's beautiful. Do you think? The cat's eye quartz. You've got the blue, you've got the yellow of the Tiger's Eye. Gorgeous, gorgeous gem of protection. You've got those rich golden brown stripes. You've got those beautiful cobalt blue stripes as well. And I love the way it moves down the tones. In one gem, it can move from the real dark navy blue down into the lighter sky blues. And you see all of that in one gem in the banding. It's almost holographic. It changes there. It can look like completely sort of opaque, and then it changes and then becomes more delineated and darker, richer. Ooh, it's like silk, isn't it? See that luster, pearly luster almost.
They'd all make beautiful rings.
Wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely just one. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, limited though. I've got the buttons as well. These are cute as. They are like the expression, cute as a button. They really are. So, 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 so pretty. Again, I've got stripes. I've got, looks like moss. I can see so, you know, it's not just the patterns there. There is a chatoyancy again going against the grain. I've got these ones. You can see these patterns going across vertically, but horizontally, I've got the, can you see that, the chatoyancy? Isn't that beautiful? So can you see the patterns upward, like spectral shapes, like flames, and then, oh, there's the eye, there's the chatoyancy. Isn't that beautiful? Like a will-o'-the-wisp in the early twilight. Oh, I love that. And it's on all of the gems. The gold, look at those two. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And only $9.95. Again, limited availability on the buttons, the blue and gold Tiger's Eye. Gorgeous. $9.95, 140 carats of the puffy coins. Then I've got the ovals. These are all limited, I'm afraid. These are the larger ovals. Again, now this looks like the galaxy. These are the larger ovals, yeah. Looks like the galaxy, a faraway galaxy. And the gold, and then the blue. Really see that beautiful cat's eye, can't you? Tiger's eye. Ooh. It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you think? I think that's amazing. I could just look at it all the time. The visual beauty of it. changes in the light, changes as you move it, as you wear it. Look at those, all of those. Ooh. Only 30 of these left in stock. Gorgeous. Only 30 of these left in stock. So pretty, so eye-catching for your jewellery. £12.45. And last but not least, the smaller ovals. And then I'm going to launch the Golden Tiger's Eye rounds, which are new today. These went like hotcakes, and you can see why when you've got such majestic beauty in every single gem, when you've got such quality in every single gem, it's unmissable. And these are the smaller ovals here. I made 9.45, 120 carats, 10 by 8 millimetres. They look like cornfields, don't they? Beautiful. Now, let me do the large golden rounds of the Golden Tiger's Eye, and I'll do my fire agate as well, and then that's all the new bits for today. They look great together because they've got such golden toffee tones, but you've got visually such different properties because they always look like the flower fairies, those little dandelion fluff flower wheels trapped in the toffee. And then you've got caramel golds. I've never seen tiger's eye so gold because you can often get those really dark, rich tones in there. But look at those. I'm just moving it, rolling it in front of the camera there, just for you to see all of that chatoyancy and how they sweep and move, and the holographic beauty. It's gorgeous. The quality is just second to none. It really is, because I can really see the strength of that tiger's eye, that property which is described in the name of the gemstone, but obviously I want to see it physically in the name of the gemstone. It's a gem of spiritual well-being and good health, and spiritual healers use it for focusing the mind. I'm just focusing on all the beauty. Look at that caramel goodness. All I start thinking about is caramel and toffee. So the polish on it is just fabulous. Beautiful. I'd love to put that ochre golden colour with some dark lapis blue. I suppose like the blue and gold tiger's eye. Just really beautiful. Brand new today. Brand new price point for you today. Whoa! MRJ F45, and it is $12.45. It's our brand new strand. 375 carats of the Golden Tiger's Eye. Yeah. What do you think? Don't miss out. Great with the injection of black onyx. Perhaps put it with that dysthene we had earlier. Ooh, smoky quartz, the browns, the banded sardonyx earlier. Oh, the playfulness of the shapes and the banding. The pyrite, the donuts, the jewellery. I mean, it's effortless. It looks like bumblebees, doesn't it? It's just a load of bumbles on a strand. Beautiful honey golds, chocolate, candy honeycomb with a chocolate wrap. I'm not helping myself, am I? Bella's having a good old shufty at the gems there.
And they're lovely.
They are, aren't they?
You're completely right about the buttons. They are cute as a button.
Cute as a button.
And I love the square ones, and I think that they would look really nice with oxidised silver, which is black, you know, black silver.
Yeah.
I think they'd be beautiful.
Black and silver, yeah.
Make rings that were black with those beautiful square tiger's eyes in. I'm contemplating buying them.
There you go. She's already creating in her mind. There we go. A little bit of a wait on the phone, is there, darling? 2 minutes, yeah, but it's a free phone number, so hang on in there. You're going to be successful, because I'm saying that because you've called now, and you know, you're waiting at the front of that queue, and it is a free phone number, so you are going to be successful in the live show right now, because you're on the phone. I can see you waiting, so hang on in there. Good luck, everybody, on the repeats. I've got good availability. Well, I say that. I haven't got as much as I would have liked of that. Or the ovals. I only started with double figures, so at the moment I've got good availability for you if you're hanging on the phone line. So good luck, everybody, but please don't miss the chance to get this quality home and see that beauty for yourself, because it's just yummy. It really is. You just wonder at the miraculous beauty of how that chatoyancy is made by nature. I know. It's little fibrous inclusions, and they form against the crystal lattice structure, and they stand up like the bristles of a brush. And when the light hits them perpendicularly, that's when you see that rolling band.
So pretty, isn't it?
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just love it. I just love it. Fire agate, fire! And then you've got to pack it all in, haven't I? Talk too much, that's my problem. The fire agate. I will go talk to Bella in a moment because I can see her design is finished. These remind me of those little dandelion flowers.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
Spotty.
Yeah.
Gem.
We're not going to beat around the bush. Toffee. It's pure toffee as far as I'm concerned. Amber gold. Reminds me of amber in terms of the vitreous luster. It's my oh, whoa, what a steal! $7.95. Fantastic. There's been so much, I hope you think, and I hope you agree, there's been so much on the show today that these would look fab with, you know, the colours for autumn, for winter. They've got the gold, the toffee, they've got a really vitreous luster, and I love those little dandelion flower patterns floating to the surface. Some are small, some are big, some aren't occurring. It's almost like the jellyfish coming to the surface. It's like liquid gold, it really is liquid gold, and such lovely tones there. Just hold that banding out and you see darker chocolates and toffees and caramels and amber golds in there. It's a beautiful strand and a great price point. $7.95, a little cheeky fifi special there, PYTA34. So good availability, brand new, first time on air. Enjoy with our compliments. Okay, she's been busy working hard. She's been an absolute treasure to have, and it is the beautiful Bella, and the necklace is complete. Ta-da!
Ta-da, yeah.
The big reveal. It's nice to see the drop now, how it looks.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. What a design.
It was quite, it was quite complicated to make, but I'm glad I did persevere.
Yeah.
Because I really like it. And I like the fact that it kind of came from an original idea and that I followed the whole thing through. So
yeah. Inspired by the leaf-like shape of nature.
And it's just joined at the bottom here, but just one little crimp, just a little small
Oh yes,
crimp.
I was going to say, how did you finish it? Because that was the point you were at when we spoke.
So all the rest of these strands are threaded through and at specific intervals, and you have to separate it all out on the table to see that it's going to sit right. Because otherwise, if this one had, you know, this one's got a few less beads than this one, which has got a few less beads than that one. If it wasn't quite, you have to take a few off, put a few on, and
yeah, because you get the draping lengths there
and then you get that whole sort of sweep, which is really nice.
It's nothing like that out there.
No,
you made that. That's gorgeous.
That's cool, isn't it?
Really showcases the gemstones,
yeah,
isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, and I quite like that. You know, what I'm like about the whole asymmetric thing. So. So that was good, and I just think you can't really see how beautiful the colours are.
No, what we can't see is how you picked out the graduation from light to dark.
You can't see that, can you?
Yeah, I can see it here, obviously, but
but you just don't get that sort of the vibrancy of the gems either. It's sort of really sparkly and stunning here for me.
Yes, well, the mystic quartz, and then the orient on the peacock shell pearl, the blues and turquoises and greens, and
oh, you can see it's slightly graduating, and then round the back here, if I just turn it around, you can really see that they've gone really orange there now.
Please hang on in there on the phone line. Our sister channel's just done a big auction. Thank you to Bella. We're going to wrap up the show right now. I really appreciate all your work today.
Oh, I've had such a nice time. I always love coming on the Jewellery Maker.
Fabulous. I know you've got loads to get on with your engagement and commissions. And Lucy, I believe, will be with you tomorrow. I'll see you again on Friday. The manager special you will be able to get hold of because, like I said, we've reintroduced that code back into the system, so it's uploaded loads more stock, which there was. So if you've got that code written down, you want us to ring us back, please do once that big auction on our sister channel's just finished. So hang on in there. If you're waiting on the phone line right now for those specials, stay there. You're going to be successful. Thank you to Bella. It's goodbye from me.
That's what the two runnies said.
I know. It's goodbye from me. See you Friday.
Bye.
How to knot elastic. Take your beaded bracelet and simply perform a straightforward overhand knot. Next, you need to repeat the process and do another knot on top to make sure that this is doubly secure. Once this has been done, you need to pull as tight as you can to make sure that your bracelet is secure. Once you've done this, you can add a touch of glue or even a touch of nail varnish just to doubly check that that knot is perfectly safe. tutorial is how to create a 2D spiral. What you need to do is take your silver wire. Using your round nose pliers, we're going to create a basic loop. This is the first process in making your spiral. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're using 0.6mm wire, anything up to 1.5mm, depending on how secure and how much you want that spiral to stay in place and not lose its shape. Now, what I'm going to do is take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to clamp down onto that basic loop. And the initial part of making the spiral is to simply twist and twist around so that create that perfect spiral shape. The first part is actually the hardest part, and once you've got over this first process, it actually does get a little bit faster. As you can see, I'm gradually doing this in lots of small movements, twisting the wire around and around. And what I'm doing here is actually creating the basis for that spiral, and you'll be able to see in a minute the shape that this is actually taking. Really clamp down hard so that you make sure you don't lose the shape at all on that spiral as you're twisting it around. Now, what you will see is that we're doing this quite quickly for you, but you'll obviously take a little bit more time and a little bit more attention, a little bit more detail when you're making your spiral. But as you can see there, this is your basic spiral. It's not quite finished yet, so what I will do now is show you the finished version that I made earlier on. What I've done on the end of this spiral is just make a basic loop so that that is ready now to add into your jewellery.
We'd love to see your handmade jewellery. Send your photos to studio@jewellerymaker.com. You might even see them on the big screen.
Hello. I didn't get the countdown, Grace, but I thought we were going to put some funny little... Anyway, good morning. My name is Fee. Very good morning to you. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. How are you doing? A very good morning to you. I'm here with the gorgeous Bella. Good morning. Hello. And she looks an absolute vision. You can't see her fabulous boots she's got on, and they match. There we go. Look at that. My goodness, you can tell she's a roller derby girl. She gets her legs up here. How are you doing, darling?
I'm very good.
She's jam-packed full of news. Does everybody know yet?
No.
Do they know? Go on, tell them.
Mag and I are getting married on the 6th of January. Which is really exciting after years and years of like not getting married because we didn't have any money. We still haven't got any money. We've just decided just to get married and be happy.
Fantastic. So there's the breaking news. And